shy to say it, I think you both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it high. If you ask me how I'm feeling, give me a few to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but just too shy to say it. This time we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and hurt you.
Haven't heard that one for a while, even though I forgot the words at first. But I remembered them after a while. Love you, see you, bye.
Hello, everybody. Was that kind of cruel of me to open up the stream with that? I don't know. I don't know if that's too mean. Can everyone hear me okay? I've kind of got a new setup today, and there's a whole story about that, but let's not even go into it. I'm a little bit done with it. Everyone can hear me okay? Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Happy Lornemas from New Zealand, you guys. It is the 18th. It's 12 p.m. on the 18th. It is a Monday. It's a religious holiday, so yeah, let's not even go into to that. I thought it was a good opportunity to actually do a stream. It's been a long time. Because you know what? I get 2 Lornemases, and now you guys can get 2 Lornemases, because you get to enjoy it with me, and then you get the rest of the world tomorrow. So I do want to let you guys know a little bit about the plan today, and then I will introduce my guests. So I have I got access to some archives, okay? So what that means is that I am going to share with you today, thank you very much to Tiffany, is the back and forth conversation between Lorne and Debbie in 2020, which is a hoot because Lorne is still the same crazy possessive man, even though he's with somebody at the time. I don't know what that message on my screen means, but that's okay. I also have some voicemails, some funny songs, some funny raging voicemails. Again, it's kind of difficult for me to know exactly what has already been released. So if you've heard it before, well, you get to hear it again. And if you haven't heard it before, even better. And then I do have what I believe is an unreleased Ramona call, where Lorne is, threatening her. Very jealous. Even though there's parallels with all this. Even though he's in a relationship with, I believe, KC at the time, he is extremely jealous. So, I guess this is a good point to introduce my guest. Do you guys want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Merry Lornemas, everyone.
Merry Lornemas.
So you guys will know these beautiful voices. We have Miss Tiffany Lockhart and Ms. Amanda James on with me. Two very good friends, people I'm very grateful to have in my life. And I'm very grateful that they're here today to celebrate this beautiful, beautiful... Isn't it ridiculous? We had this conversation yesterday, ladies, about how crazy it is that Lorne has brought people together. So I just want to say I'm very happy to be sharing this moment with you guys.
Yeah, we're all here because of Lorne, because he's a fuck.
Lorne sucks.
Lorne sucks.
The only good thing Lorne's ever done in his life is give us so much entertainment and a common interest and sense of humor, which is great. So thank you, Lorne.
Thanks, Lorne.
Yeah, thanks, Lorne.
Yes, Mugs, we are a bunch of weirdos. So I know time is precious for you lovely ladies. So I thought we would get started. We've already done a voicemail, which you have to say, you've got to love hearing, I think someone mentioned it in chat, a meme singing a meme. I mean, how can you get more meta than that? But I thought it'd be a good opportunity, Tiff, to sort of go over the chat log that we had, or that you had with Lorne in 2020, and sort of go over that. I believe you've sort of mentioned how you sort of took a step back a little bit, and I don't think you even had a phone call outside of that initial one that I believe has been released. Did you want to talk a little bit about that, or did you want to just to get straight into it and then we can give some context as we go?
Yeah, I can give a little context right now. So Lorne obviously went to prison again. and so when he got out, we weren't really sure of when he was going to pop up again. But you figure at some point he's going to, because he did with Ramona. But it may have been a little bit different this time, because with him going to prison and not knowing what letters he received, what he's been told about who was who and what was happening, it was pretty much up in the air. So I forget. So he got out in February, and then a couple of days later, he did make a phone call. I think he called Winnie.
I think he called Winnie or Emma, one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And he had asked to speak with me, so I got a call and was put on with Lorne, having no idea what was going on, what he knew, what he didn't know, who I was supposed to be, and all of that. So I talked to him for a little bit. That call was probably recorded. I have never seen it again, so I have no idea.
It was released, from what I understand. Edited. It was released. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Yeah. So I've never heard it, so I don't really recall the conversation. I know that it was very awkward.
Yes.
Again, because I had no idea what was going. I mean, how do you answer? You know, it's weird enough to get on the phone with somebody to be somebody different, but then to also not really know, okay, who am I supposed to be now that I'm talking to him? So
yeah, I still have that complete unedited call, and it's pretty insane, and it's definitely awkward when you come on the call. And I think if it's been released, I'm sure your part's in it. So very awkward.
Yeah.
So I will point out that is there anything else that you wanted to sort of say about anything?
No, I think that's pretty much it. You know, maybe people will hear it at some point. But when it comes, so this texting that you're going to see is what happened after that call.
Yes. So I will also point out that the date is New Zealand time from when I started archiving. So this is technically Feb 9th in the States. So Amanda James, would you like to start us off with your best Lorne voice, my friend?
I would love to. I'm sorry I'm so set aside. It's just really hard not knowing for certain who I can trust and who I can't. I really hope you and Emma can talk some sense into Will, because his wanting to move to Maine is just completely weird and freaks me right out. Of the three of you that I talked to last night, you were the only one that didn't irritate me or make me feel like you were trying to screw me with some fucked up question/statement. Emma needs to knock that pathetic bullshit off. As for Will, I realize where Walton Mills Road is and the trailer they were talking about, and it's where Roy used to live. It's bad enough that Will's voice is like fingernails on a chalkboard, but for him and Emma to add the pathetic bullshit that they added did not help my decision of whether or not to continue to talk to them. Personally, I wouldn't be upset if I never heard Will's voice again.
I don't remember Emma saying anything. What do you mean she needs to knock that pathetic bullshit off?
I mean, saying things about drinking and driving. It comes out like she is trying to get me to say something that would incriminate myself. That also makes me feel like I'm being recorded. All that crap needs to stop.
Okay, I didn't hear that part then. Thanks for the songs. I'll save those for Winnie. She'll love it. Hope you had a good meeting.
It was a meeting with my PO. When is that ever considered good? LOL.
Well, I guess it can be considering you walked out of there this time.
Ha, a lot of truth in that. I told Emma she can call me if she wants to. Do you want to be on the phone too?
No, thanks. It'll be nice for you two to talk. You have a long history together.
I think she might have Winnie with her. Think so, Lorne? She might?
Yeah. Even better.
I'm skeptical.
I love that spelling, by the way, like like a popsicle.
Right, that's what I thought of too.
I almost tripped up on it. I'm like, what?
Well, if Winnie's there, she'll want to talk to you, but maybe Emma cannot let her know it's you or something. I'm sure she can make it so that it's just a private conversation.
I just took a drink of curdled milk. Blah.
Now, can we just talk about that?
Look at that delicious dinner. Yeah.
Burnt processed hot dogs and, I don't know, sweet potato mash, maybe?
That's what it looks like to me. And milk. She's got to have that glass of milk.
It almost looks like something you feed a child, like a really picky little kid who will only eat hot dogs.
Lorne definitely has the palate of a child. Chicken nuggets, pork chops, mac and cheese, like very little, aside from his really shitty salads, very little vegetables and things. It's all stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. What do you think? Look good? Would you consider talking to Winnie again? I got her to promise me she would quit the drugs again and start getting her head straightened back out. She asked me if I thought you would talk to her again, and I told her I would ask you.
I don't know.
You know, the way she acted was because of the drugs. You know that she really loves you, and she functions better with your guidance, and it's easier to get her to stay doing healthy things and making good choices when you and me and Emma work with her together. Emma is letting her stay there with her and Will this week, and is going to help her and Will get into housing, and Winnie is going to see her PO Thursday. I'm asking you not to shut her out and not give up on her. Will you please talk to her?
So
when is Winnie's birthday?
Just to interject slightly, I believe that Debbie and Winnie were no longer close at this time because Winnie stabbed Debbie in the hand with a pencil. Is that what you recall?
Yes.
Yes. So
it was something like that. I know there's something
poor Debbie
having to do with a stabbing of some
She's always
some
getting
sort.
stabbed.
Yeah, I know. A lot of stuff happening.
Well,
I know.
Lorne's always trying to get Emma and whoever else to keep giving these chances to people who probably shouldn't have another chance. I remember when Casey showed up to like shoot Emma or something and Emma called the cops and Lorne said, go get her. Go out there and give her a hug. And Emma's like, she tried to kill me. You want me to go hug her?
Yeah. Yeah. He's always giving directions, because obviously he's in Maine, right? He can't leave. He can't do anything. Emma's there, and she always has to do things. And I think it brings to mind when she gave, I think it was Casey balloons, and she popped them all.
Yes.
When she found out. He got so mad. Yeah.
Or
So
when when Jamie Amy stole Winnie's winnings
Yes.
at the casino,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And Lorne called Emma and said, "Go get her.
Yeah.
Go
And
speed.
Yeah.
Get there as fast as you can."
And poor Emma had to drive from California to Las Vegas and do it in it's meant to be like a 4-hour drive or something, and she had to do it. She didn't like 2. And Lorne was on the phone with Winnie the entire time, and I recall this call because I think it was one that me and Emma did together, and I just remember that he did not even think about the time, it was live throughout it, it was all fully live there, but he didn't even think that actually she got there really fucking quick. Because we were,
yeah, in like a half hour.
Yeah, it was so quick. It was so funny. No. You can go ahead and continue if you like, Amanda James.
Okay. Ugh. I'm fighting to get these past 6 months out of my head. It's dragging me down.
Why is it dragging you down?
I guess it's because of everything I went through with going back to the prison, having to quit my job, losing my car, my dogs being without me for so long, my mom and Roy taking on my responsibilities. My water in my house is not working right now. Having to start the class all over again. I have to do this urinalysis testing and calling in every day and didn't get all my wood done, so I have to dig it out of the snow. I'm having a hard time processing it all. Just talked to my boss. I might have my job back. He's going to be talking to his bosses, so hopefully I will hear back from him today.
He's not your boss.
You'll be lucky. Right. Just like when he says his lawyer, but he doesn't really have one.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be lucky if they let you work there again.
I know, but the possibility looks good so far. I wish you were here so I could get a nice long hug from a female friend that wouldn't turn into something sexual or make sexual comments.
Sure, Lord.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you want, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hope your day is going good. I've been cleaning my house, trailer, and trying to get some kind of organization in here. I thought it would help me feel better and feel like my life isn't such a mess. It must be working because I'm feeling a little better.
I'm having a great day. Thanks. Keep up the good work getting organized. It's going to be a big job over there throwing away all the trash. So keep going. No offense.
Lol, you're so funny. I was on the phone with Tony. He went to the doctor today. They're going to start him on chemo and radiation soon. Want to see some snow? Roscoe's in the pic too, near the fence.
He's so
My
cute.
TV antenna is screwing up on me. I might have to throw a movie in tonight to keep from getting bored. Good news. I think I just got my water working again.
Good job.
Yeah, I spoke too soon. I'm working on it though. Lol.
Oh, well, at least it gives you something to do.
I could think of better things to do, but I guess I don't have a choice right now.
You're shitting outside, aren't you? Don't lie.
LMFAO, no. My water works, just not like it should. I'm washing a load of clothes right now, but it's taking longer than it normally does because of the problem I'm having with the water. If I were shitting outside, would you get on Google Earth and try to watch me? Lol.
Oh my God, absolutely not.
LMAO, that's Winnie's area only, huh? All this ice we got from the last storm messed with my TV antenna, so I have to work on that too. By the way, I wasn't asking you to watch me take a shit, lol. That would be disgusting. Questions over text can be taken in the wrong context, lol.
Ew.
I just got a call from work. They want me to fill out the application again so they have an updated copy. Then we can go from there.
Okay.
It was just a delay tactic, Lorne. This was the story. The entirety of 2020 was Lorne reapplying for the job, them asking him to fill out another application, them giving him the runaround. I mean, that's what I recall. He literally applied for the job over and over again when they would advertise.
Was he looking for other work at the same time, or he was just counting on that job?
I know that when he got with Jamie, he was basically sitting around for a month waiting for this job to reappear, essentially. And then I think after that, he was kind of looking for other trucking jobs, but we all know Lorne sat on unemployment for the entirety of 2020, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Found the water leak, the kitchen sink under the trailer. Tried to fix my antenna, but had zero luck with that. So I'm stuck watching movies until I get a new one. We'll work on fixing my water tomorrow, now that I found the leak. Will said Winnie is talking to her PO now. They're giving Winnie house arrest. I hope you've had a good day.
R.I.P. house. It has 0% chance of survival, like your tea.
That's great.
Okay.
Geez, that was obviously a joke. A house can't really die.
I love what you did there. That's great.
Debbie is so sassy.
Right.
Love it.
I know, sorry. I'm still in the mode where I'm beside myself from the last 6 months, having a hard time digesting it all. This car has been parked in front of my house for the last 30 minutes. It's still there. Good morning, I'm alive. I just washed up in cold water. God, I hate that. No, my head feels frozen.
Better get going fixing it then.
Debbie really don't care.
Right.
No, she doesn't. There's one text from Debbie for every 6 texts from Lorne.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so boring. How many times did he mention his water and his TV antenna?
Well, we get more pictures of his water in a bit, so yeah, he mentioned it a lot. And this is the same with the phone calls, though. This is, especially with Jamie, certainly, all he ever did was talk about the fucking trailer. Yeah. Anyway. Let me know when you want me to take over the Lorne voice too, Amanda James. I don't want to make you do it all.
Okay. I'm already in the process. Want to come help me? I'm thinking about building a new house versus fixing this trailer up. Everyone thinks I should. What do you think?
You need to pay everyone back for all the money you owe them. Everyone.
I hear you, preacher.
Don't just hear it, do it. It's a major inconvenience to everyone to have to carry the debts you've given to them. And you're worried about building a house? Knock it off.
Easy, girl. Everyone thinks I should. I didn't say I was going to, but I can entertain the thought all I want. I'm well aware of my debts. I didn't ask you about my debts, just about building a new house versus fixing up this trailer. I didn't say I would start building a new house tomorrow. Are you mad at me now because I said that?
I'm not interested in being referred to as girl or entertaining these irrelevant dreams when priorities are neglected. Doing that is why you're in the position you put yourself in. That is what everyone should be telling you.
Okay, lady then. Is that better? Everyone dreams. I'm not an exception just because I have bills. And you don't need to get mad at me for saying what's on my mind. I'd rather tell you my true thoughts than to lie to you just to make you happy. I don't want to be fake.
And then we get a lovely image of under Lorne's trailer. Look how disgusting that is. Look how ugh. So clearly there's a hole in the pipe there. And then next thing, he says, I found it. And then, I don't even know what he's put like a T-junction on here. I don't know. Anyone know plumbing? I'm not really...
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with plumbing either, but that's what it looks like. It looks like he got some kind of a part.
Yeah.
Fixed. You haven't responded to me for quite some time. I guess you're displeased when I don't hold back what I think. That's cute. At least it made me smile a little. Good night. I heard about Angelo just getting out of jail. Please be careful and pay attention.
I will. Thanks.
I love
This
the
is
name
Lorne, my
change.
new number.
I love the name change here.
Bad tooth.
Oh, sorry. This is Lorne and my new number.
Okay, got it.
Hi, Debbie. Are you still with Jamie?
It's refrain, not reframe, you fucking bitch. Ha 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 ha.
Do you remember what that's in relation
Don't
to?
talk to me.
I don't.
No,
I
it was
want to
a
say
call
that there was
or something.
probably yeah, it could have been a call or some other text message to somebody else.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't talk to me.
Oh.
I do all my talking to Jamie. She's been hearing a lot. A whole lot. Trust me.
And you're full of shit about most things you say. You don't even know me anymore, so don't pretend you do.
In all seriousness, have a great day at work tomorrow. Oops, there I go again, all full of shit again. Silly Debbie. Lorne doesn't have a job. LOL. I'll do better, I promise. Listen up, you tub of lard. You've had enough time with whatever stupid shit you're talking to Jamie about. That's enough for the day. Go do something else. Bye.
LOL. Good, and you? Hi, Debbie. Are you still at Jamie's? And can you tell me if she's all right?
So I think at this point, was this when I was just like, I just needed a break from Lorne? Because I can't do the 24/7 thing. I couldn't, yeah. Do you recall specifically?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember specifically. I think because I asked you to jump in, and I don't remember specifically what it was, but oh yeah, this is after the proposal.
I think it was just.
That's right.
Oh, okay, right. And you needed some quiet time to think about your decision.
Yeah.
Right?
Was it like I was
Okay.
super busy at work, I think, and I was just like, I need to focus.
Right.
Okay.
Let's see. Hi, Lorne. Before you freak out, you might not hear from Jamie for a little bit. She seemed really upset and mad at herself, so we had a talk. She said you proposed last night. I'm not sure what to even think about that or see how that's even possible, but what I do know is that she's feeling overwhelmed. Normally, I wouldn't care to say anything, but I care about Jamie. I don't want, let's see.
Last line.
Oh, okay. I don't want her getting angry, abusive messages. I don't want her getting angry, abusive messages all night. P.S. You're a fat blob.
I'm not freaking out, and I'm feeling the same way, but I will only talk to her about that.
Nowhere in there was an invitation to speak or an indication that I cared to. I'm telling you how it is.
Find a pic of me and look in my face, then tell me if you see any indication that I care about anything else you have to say.
Look at you? LOL. All that would do is remind me that you're a snaggletooth bitch.
I love Debbie so much.
And then he sent a period, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
What number is Jamie on the list of women that you proposed to but never met?
Jealous because you're not on the list? You sound it.
Which is ridiculous, I think. Did he ever propose to Debbie specifically? But he would have, if, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
He
I don't
begged
remember.
her. He begged Debbie to, the whole go fuck your cocksuckers call was him literally demanding and begging her to give him another chance. He absolutely would have proposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't.
I don't know that he did outright. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
I don't think so either. It's hard to remember sometimes. Sorry, go ahead.
It is hard to remember. Please take a moment to reflect on the fact that a list exists, and then reflect on the fact that no one but a pathetic, psychotic loser would actually have one. Mother must be proud. I'm sure you're happy you aren't burning in hell yet. but you can't be happy that you're a flabby, fat-ass, buck-toothed hippo with significant mental delays on account of the fetal alcohol syndrome.
Now, the next few lines are some of the funniest in this chat, and we're about a third of the way through.
I haven't had a drink since July 7th of last year. I'm happy to see that you still care about me, though. Thank you, lol.
Fetal alcohol syndrome doesn't depend on the last time you drank, but okay.
Miss me, don't ya? Lol.
As for you not drinking since then, let's get that lie detector test and see what it has to say. It's so weird how it never seems to agree with you.
I would pass with flying colors. And if you're trying to say that I drank because my mom drank, you would be very wrong. My mom has had a total of maybe 3 beers her whole life.
Again, that's not how fetal alcohol syndrome works. Let me explain. When your mom drank those 3 beers, it was while she was pregnant and during the time your head was developing. That's why it's misshapen and lopsided.
I love Debbie.
And that's why you still have the hots for me. Lol.
I've never in my life ever had a single hot for you. Ever.
Ouch.
Ew. Gross. Yeah, I know. That's why you came 3 different times when we had phone sex when you were in the hospital. Lol.
Never happened.
How fucking gross to like throw that in her face.
And he's
like
already
you were in the hospital and medicated.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He was informed that it wasn't even Debbie, right?
He was told multiple times. I think it was either Winnie or it was Rhoda. Multiple times it wasn't. And this comes back up later, by the way. Yeah, he was told multiple times it was not Debbie. And again, she was heavily medicated. Heavily.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Even if it
when
Debbie,
when you get stabbed in the throat by a swordfish, you're going to have some medication on board.
Poor Debbie, always getting stabbed. Yeah.
A lot of stabbing, yeah.
Oh, is it my turn? Or is it you?
Yeah, it's the last one.
Oh, okay. Want to ask Will and Winnie if they remember? They walked in while it was happening, and Winnie saw all the wetness.
How would Winnie... Anyway. Here we go.
He's disgusting.
He is.
The only person I had phone sex with was Angelo. It only happened once, and it was because we couldn't do the real thing, like usual.
Mic drop.
Wow. Wow. Well, if that's what you want to think, then I guess you lied to me all along, and Angelo was more to you than just a friend that tried to kill you. Thanks.
Well, yeah, he eventually tried to kill me, but it was so much fun before then. So much. LOL. It's a shame it turned out the way it did.
And you wonder why I have trust issues. Now it sucks that you were the only one I truly trusted.
Angelo gives you trust issues? That can't be true. That's so silly.
I'm disappointed. I didn't think you would ever lie to me. Makes me sad.
Lie to you about what?
You and Angelo.
What did I lie about?
You tell me. You're not stupid. You have a good memory.
I don't understand. Angelo is my friend, and we had sex all the time. I was also your friend, and we're never going to. What's the big deal?
Bye.
Huh?
You have a boyfriend now. Go play with him.
What? Seriously, what's your problem?
Either you lied to me then, or you're lying to me now about Angelo. I've had you on a pedestal since I first met you, and now I don't know what to think or feel. Pedestal.
I love the misspelling.
Pedestal? I know. How could that even be? You said you understood that we were friends and I was going to help you work through things.
Go play with your boyfriend or Angelo.
That's not a response to what I said. That's you being a weird baby complaining about nothing.
Go have phone sex with one nut.
He tried to kill me. I actually learned lessons.
You seem to forget quite easily, too. I bet you probably forgot about ditching that poor girl that just wanted a friend that day you were supposed to go swimming in the pool on that campus, too. All because she had a problem with her eye. You couldn't give her the time of day. But you gave a lot of time of day and nightly dinners on a boat to some piece of trash that tried to kill you. All because the guy had money. Illegal money at that. Shows how easily people can be fooled by money.
I just want to point out that, as I recall, Angelo was meant to be the rich version of Lorne in a way. Like, he was what Lorne would be if Lorne had money. The obsession with Debbie, you know, the constantly trying to court her. I mean, we all know now that Debbie was totally banging him, but it's a point that someone just made up was that why does he care? He was with Jamie. Exactly. Why does it care?
That's an excellent point.
If you find out stuff about, say, an ex-partner, and let's be honest, I've read through the entirety of Debbie and Lorne's chats over the years. You know, Lorne would say all these things that you would say if you're in a relationship, but Debbie never reciprocated. If you find out things about your ex after the fact, who cares? Like, it sucks if you found out they were doing stuff, but who cares? But again, Debbie was not his ex. Hey, Lyric Mars. Hi, honey. Sorry.
Hi.
Go ahead, Tiff, if you had something to say.
No.
Cool.
I don't think I did.
Eeks.
Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, okay. So we finished that page, right? The Fooled by Money.
Yes, thank you. I'll move.
Well, you know, it's interesting that he is always bringing up money, and everybody's obsessed with money.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the one who's obsessed with money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
He uses that as like a shield. Oh, I don't need money. I don't care about money. It's because you don't have any, and because you suck at making money.
Yeah, you suck at making money, and you're always trying to get the easiest way to do that, to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's not nearly smart enough to actually pull that off.
Right.
Well, it's interesting. Exactly. He talks about Angelo's illegal money.
I know, right?
He stole probably the largest amount of money he's ever had at one time. He stole it from a retired couple. And I'm pretty sure that's illegal. So
just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Why would you assume that I was with Angelo because of money? I have my own. I'm sure you don't want to go down the road of talking about illegal money. Or do you?
Why do you even want to talk to me if I'm such a piece of shit? You had all kinds of names and shit for me when you were at Jamie's.
Oh, that's right.
You
Debbie
fucked up royally.
Came to visit Jamie. I remember that. Remember?
I do. Yeah.
Yep.
It didn't work out in Lorne's favor.
No.
From what I remember.
I think he joked, "Oh, you guys are going to get drunk and talk about me." And then I think Jamie said, Debbie's told me some things and I'm not quite sure how to feel. Because I think Debbie came to visit after the engagement. Yeah.
Yeah. You fucked up royally in so many ways, and I was really hopeful that something would click in your head after this last time in prison, that you would actually understand that you put yourself there. I don't care about whatever bullshit stories you tell yourself about how people are out to get you, and probation, the judge, lawyers, and whoever are just trying to fuck with you. If you walked a straight line and did the right thing instead of just worrying about making the appearance that you are in an attempt to fool everyone, they wouldn't have anything to get you on. Believe it or not, I'm actually a good person. If I can be a positive influence for you, then I will.
Okay. And then we have Lorne taking a picture of a fake tweet that was created. Fly fishing at Pushaw with hashtag Bryce loves Maine. It's very easy to make fake tweets, and I do believe that Reborn played a call, or I played a Reborn call or something where they were explaining to Lorne that anyone can make. That's right. Reborn put it up on his stream. I think it was a screenshot of a tweet that was like Lorne saying good in you, and Lorne was like, oh, it was completely fake.
Right.
Yeah.
God, he's stupid.
Yeah.
Matthew was my lawyer. Bryce is my supervising probation officer. I should have gotten 3 months, not 6. They're friends. Conflict of interest is a bitch. Don't tell me how straight the justice system is until you know the shit I know. You want to help me? Pay attention to Twitter with Matthew, Bryce Turgeon, and Judge Woodcock. I deserve to get a little time, but only the minimum, which was 3 months, not 6. And if you really had phone sex with Angelo, then I am completely grossed out and I won't talk to you again, because it means it was at the same time that you and I had our interest in each other. And then that would be so disappointing.
You need to relax. What the fuck were you doing calling me at 3 a.m.? You should have been sleeping so that you could have a good day today and not be crazy.
I didn't think it would ring through, but that was the only way I could get your number in a different place on my phone so I could add you back on my contact list. Sorry if I woke you. Sorry if I woke you and your boyfriend.
Have you met Winnie and Will? I learned to keep my ringer off years ago.
Smart, lol. Now if I could find a way to get Jamie to sleep at night instead of sporadically during the day.
Every
God,
time,
he's an idiot.
every time I hear the word sporadically, I just think of Clueless, the movie. Sporadically. Well, Jamie had to sleep during the day because don't forget, Jamie lived technically in New Zealand, and by the time Jamie got up for work, it was already afternoon for Lorne. So Jamie had to have a hell of a party lifestyle. So luckily, somebody who lived in a similar time zone was able to take over. Anyway,
yeah, and he wakes up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So that guy does not sleep. Yeah, he's up for the day. So get ready. Yes, and I try to tell her things like that, but she thinks I'm bossy. I don't know why really, but whatever.
Yeah, I seem to not be perfect either, lol. By the way, the last time I talked to you, you said you hated me. Does that still stand, lol?
There are things that I don't like. I get angry and frustrated as fuck when I think about them, but I don't hate anyone. Everyone has a chance to be a better person, and hopefully I can see that happen in you eventually.
LOL, I'm actually a really good person. I just had some really messed up things happen that made me run away, and it became a trickle of bad confusion and trying to understand and going through hell in my head because of not understanding. And I've hurt people along the way that I still make things right with. It sucks having a big heart and being scared to use it because of what people might think.
A good person is measured by what they do and how they act when they think no one's watching, not what they think of themselves. You have a terrible track record.
You should have known me before I came back to Maine from Washington State. I've been looking for that person again, and I think I've almost found him. What state are you in now? I'm rolling my eyes at you not wanting to tell me what state you're in, so I'll rephrase the question. Are you still in Colorado?
Yeah, of course. Can't go anywhere. If I didn't want to tell you what state I'm in, I would say I'm not telling you. Don't decide why I'm not answering. You'll be wrong.
LOL. Even if I was right, you would still say I was wrong. LOL. Are they going to start opening it up out there?
I don't know.
And then Lorne sends a picture of a grilled cheese sandwich, I think.
Wow, Lorne. Fascinating. Want a bite?
No. Nice giant hole in the floor, though. Can you scroll up so that everyone can see that beautiful hole in the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at that. What a horrific place to live.
I know.
Yep. Beautiful.
Okay.
Thanks. That's from my destruction that I have to reconstruct. Want to help? He says that over and over. Want to bite? Want to help? It's so stupid and annoying.
Right. No thanks. I don't have a hazmat suit.
Ha ha ha. Smart ass. What are you doing to pass the time out there? Guess you're out with your boyfriend. Good night.
Shut up, you fat bitch.
I say good night to you and your boyfriend, and you call me names. I feel the love.
OMG, do you ever sleep? Yesterday 3 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. today. LOL.
Jamie kept me up again, but now I have to find out what's going on with her. Can you call me? My hand is going numb from texting.
Oh, okay. It's nice you stayed up with her. Can't talk. Going for a run.
Something has happened to her. Can you call me, please?
I'm leaving now. Like literally out the door. Run and bike ride in the mountains. I've got to get out of this house before I die. I miss the beach. Sad face. Tell Jamie I said XOXO when you talk to her.
So one thing that I wanted to point out is this is like the second or third time Lorne has provided information about another person to Debbie. So, you know, when he's going on probation, he really, I know for him it's a conversation point and he likes having information so that people contact him. And in fact, when I was going through all of the 300 odd voicemails that he left Debbie, a lot of that was, I got some information, can you call me back? I have literally 50 voicemails of just Lorne. Like, they're literally named, call me back, version 38, version 50. It's a constant thing. But yeah, maybe Jamie didn't want Debbie to know anything. Anyway. Lorne's a fat bitch.
You're not reading what I wrote to you. Ugh. Never mind. I got a hold of Matilda. I'll keep you informed. I'm going to take a shower now. Send me some pics of your ride. Matilda called me. They put Jamie in a medically induced coma because of her stress level. Maybe that's what I need too. Whatever you do, don't tell them that I'm keeping you informed. They threw a hell of a fit because I told you about them having the virus. Also, I guess it's a good idea that neither one of us say anything to Jamie about you and I talking to each other. I told her last night, and she wanted to know everything that was said. I told her it wasn't anything out of line, but I guess she's quite threatened by you. It's all right for her and Will to have this really messed up relationship that they have, though. Ugh, it's so frustrating. Anyway, I'm going to get dressed and start getting some things done around here. Good morning.
Jan, hello.
Lol, did you have fun yesterday?
Yes, it was perfect.
Take any pics for me?
No, I enjoy what I'm doing instead of worrying about having my phone out for pictures. That's annoying to me.
Yeah, that's understandable. What's on the adventure list for today?
Yoga, reading, and relaxing. What I will not be doing is calling any jail.
I think Will is going to be doing it. He hasn't been doing much of anything for a few days. He hasn't been able to. You know, if you would rather I not keep you informed about Will and Winnie, I understand.
So Winnie's in jail.
Yes, so Winnie turned up to, so Winnie and Will were living with Jamie before, when they all got COVID, which of course Lorne had to tell Debbie about, and he left a voicemail, and I've got that somewhere, but essentially I believe the storyline was that Jamie's favourite co-star, a man named Dirk, I think it was Dirk Holmes. It was a tribute to Johnny Holmes, oh my god, John Holmes. He was apparently found in a bed in Jamie's apartment, having OD'd. So Winnie was arrested, and there were certain things that were,
Wow.
yeah. I think it's okay.
Okay, just remember.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. Just remember not to give away the secret of where the knowledge came from. LOL. It irritated me that they threw such a fit before. I heard you have a boyfriend that works for the government. How is that going? Or did someone give me the wrong information?
I won't say anything as long as my business isn't shared either. It's none of their business unless I say so. It's going great. Thanks for asking.
Good. I won't tell them anything, I promise. Do you see marriage in the future?
That's a huge decision. We have all the time in the world to get there if that's what we decide.
If I ask you a question, will you give me an honest answer to it?
Question mark.
Was you mad at me at first for being with Jamie?
LOL. No. Honestly, why would I be?
Because part of you still likes me. You'll notice that I won't hold back my honesty with you anymore. Part of me still likes you, so I can't say that Jamie isn't justified in being threatened by you. But I know what lines not to cross. I just wish that she did.
So there you go, guys. There is Lorne telling Debbie that she's a threat to Jamie. So you will remember that this was brought up a lot by, I think, Robot Jamie, because, well, it's a great thing to get Lorne on, because Lorne was so jealous of her platonic friendship with Will that, but he can go out and tell another woman that, she's a threat to his current relationship. That's totally fine because it's Lorne, right? It's different rules for Lorne.
And Debbie and Jamie are friends. So that just kind of crosses another line. That makes it even shittier on Lauren's part.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany, Operation Lull wants to know what your display image for Debbie is. I know what it is, but can you explain that to him or her?
Oh, yeah. It's actually a picture of Larry Bird with Lauren's head transposed on it.
And who was the wonderful artist that created that?
That is Blue Boy.
Yeah, shout out to Blue Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, just like all the other photoshops. But yeah, this is one of the pictures, and of course it's funny just because of the whole basketball aspect. He would have been just like Larry Bird if only he would have played. There's no need for Jamie to feel threatened and for you to think there's any reason that you're unable to be honest with the things you tell me. You're misinterpreting what I think of you. It wasn't and isn't like that. I've learned a big lesson that what I think the harmless flirting I've done with everyone can actually be harmful. I always keep that in mind now. I don't want you to misunderstand because, as I've always said, I would like to help you sort things out. I think I'm pretty good at it. I hope you and Jamie are very happy. Smiley.
I love her, and I'm happy when she doesn't do the fucked up crap that she does with Will and Winnie. She says that it is nothing, and it's me that she wants to be with. But I have a hard time with her being naked around Will.
Oh, you mean when they're working?
Even when they're not working. I've always thought that you and her were best friends. I never knew that her and Will are, and their closeness is disturbing to me.
Remind yourself why you love her. What do you think about?
Try to mention boundaries to them, and it's Will acts like he's offended. He doesn't want any boundaries. I tried that briefly, and I just couldn't keep going with it. What I think about is why would she want to allow something to happen when it makes me uncomfortable? Why would she say he right after I say ha just to irritate me? He talks like such an idiot. if I do something she doesn't like, I try to fix it. I don't try to break it. I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't try to break
more,
it
I think.
more. Oh, okay. I don't try to break it more until it doesn't work.
What are the things you think about that makes you know that you love her?
I love spending time with her. I love that when she's not drugged up, I can tell her focus is only on her and I. I love the way we get along when she's not drugged up, and I can't emphasize enough how I love spending time with her. I love that she wants to know everything about me and wants to be a part of my life continuously. There are other reasons that I just can't think of right now.
What do you do to spend time together, and what do you love about it?
We just spend time talking and planning the future and being part of the other's life. I love being a part of her life. I don't love all the aspects of it, and it's tough sometimes, but I love her, so I accept it the best I can.
What was it about her that made you think you were in love instead of just in the beginning stages of getting to know her to see if there was something there that could be a relationship?
The way we get along when she's not drugged up is incredible, and it just keeps getting better. I just have the problem of boundaries that should be automatic to anyone in society seems to be completely ignorant between her and Will. It's irritating as hell when they play dumb to it.
LOL. Try not to mix things you don't like with the things that you do, because they're two different things. It's like saying, I love you, but, and then listing all the things that you don't love about someone when trying to tell them how you feel. So let me ask you again. What was it about her that made you think you were in love instead of in the beginning stages of getting to know her to see if there was something there that could be a relationship? What is so magical about how you get along that pushed your feelings into love as soon as it did? I'm assuming it happened quickly.
Just the way we are with each other normally. There is literally almost no work with each other in the way we feel and get along and want to spend time together. Come to think of it, Will did the same kind of invasive crap when you were in the hospital. He climbed into the hospital bed with you. God, I was so pissed.
I don't remember any of that because I was severely injured and heavily medicated so that I could heal. Anything that happened during that time is irrelevant as far as I'm concerned, and hopefully I'll never be in that situation again.
Amen to that. If you pay attention to me and when I voice my instincts to you, then you won't be. I tried to tell you he was a piece of shit, but you thought he understood that you were just friends. I wanted to beat the hell out of him so bad.
You didn't want him around because you were jealous, LOL. No one knew what he was going to do. He was supposed to understand that we were friends with benefits, but he couldn't handle that. We could have had a relationship at some point, but we weren't there yet. It's fine now. He's not around, so he's not my problem. Sometimes you find the person that you're interested in isn't a good person. That's why I don't jump into things until I know who I'm dealing with.
Friends with benefits? You fucked him? Unfucking believable.
Huh? Why are you freaking out? I told you that. Relax. Let's get back to Jamie. Heart.
I love the heart.
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to be with me at that time. Thanks for nothing. Bye.
Thanks for nothing? What does that even mean? You're just having a moment. Relax, okay?
I was having a moment then with someone that I thought was being honest with me and was only friends with that piece of shit because she assured me there was nothing happening. I thought I found the woman I could trust and believe in. I never thought for a second that she was getting fucked by the nutless fucking wonder.
Take a step back and relax for a few minutes. You need to calm down. You're getting yourself all riled up. I was honest with you and took a lot of time explaining things in great detail. You would say that you understood each time. I've done that only to slide backward. Oh, wait, sorry. You would say that you understood each time I've done that, only to slide backwards shortly after with a meltdown like this, as if I never said anything. Let's change that this time.
You said it, but I thought you said it just to piss me off because I had told you that if that was true, then I wouldn't have anything to do with you. You never confirmed it until now. You fucking hurt me twice now. Congratulations. Seems how that piece of shit was so much worth hurting me. Go find him and fuck him again for all I care. Because you're not getting a third chance to hurt me. Bye.
We were friends then, and we can be now. I don't say things just to piss people off. That would be immature. There's nothing to be heard about here. Take a deep breath and relax. Smiley.
By the way, I may not have a six-pack, but I'm a lot better man than you have found yet. And I was committed to you when it was us. Unfucking believable. Bullshit, we were friends. We were more than friends, and you know it, regardless of how much you deny it. Too bad that fuck meant more to you than I did.
Are you trying to tell me how I saw you and our friendship? That isn't fair. I'm sorry that you feel hurt by that. I put a lot of effort in trying to make you hear what I was saying, and your response is to tell me that I'm denying it. It'll be okay, though. It'll pass and we can move on. Okay?
We had phone sex before you ever went to Florida, or did you forget about that too? We had phone sex that told a lot. Everyone knew we were together. You got me to break up with Winnie to go with you.
No.
I've never believed in a woman. I know. I've never believed in a woman as much as I have you. And that included Paula. Six-packs don't make the man. And that's why you fucked up with the best one yet, because you can't get past the six-pack. I'm sorry, I thought you were better than that.
I know there were incidents with Rhoda. I miss her so much. Sad face. You were told about them after the fact. Unfortunately, there are things you don't like to hear, and those are the things that are disregarded at times like this. You're just making yourself upset, and it isn't necessary.
I'm sorry you couldn't see past the six-pack, and I'm sorry you lied and cheated on me with a nutless wonder, and I'm sorry you passed up a guy that would have done anything to give you everything he had inside him. I think he was crying at this point.
Maybe. There can't be cheating when there's no relationship. Let's concentrate on making your relationship with Jamie great, okay? Like with everything else, I can help you sort through things and work on that.
And I'm sorry I believed you when you told me you weren't fucking the worthless piece of trash.
You're being really dramatic over nothing.
I think you would do better to sort through all the lies you told me and take responsibility for them. Remember telling me I had to take responsibility for the things I do? Funny how that bullshit worked out.
Do you remember me apologizing many, many times for what I thought was harmless flirting? I did take responsibility by apologizing for it. I don't understand what you're not understanding. I always apologize when I'm in the wrong, and I've consistently done that. I typically don't find myself in a position of having to reiterate things like this because the person I've apologized for acts like that apology never happened.
Harmless flirting while you're off on the ocean fucking the pathetic, nutless wonder, leaving me believing it's innocent friendship with him, and you actually gave a fuck about me? Good one. God, I am so fucking disgusted.
You know you done goof when Lorne is disgusted by you.
Right. He thinks it's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross straight out.
Yeah.
He's gross right out, exactly. Again, when there isn't a relationship, there's no obligation on my part to you with regard to cheating. It's not my problem. You don't understand that. But you discuss it all you want. You'll feel better soon when you just calm down. It's odd that you care at this point anyway. You're engaged to Jamie, correct?
There was a relationship, and it was agreed by both of us. You tell yourself whatever you want to, though. I don't give a fuck anymore. Bye.
I'm telling you, there was no relationship. There was obviously a misunderstanding. I never had feelings for you like that. Stop believing fantasies in your head instead of what I've been telling you all along. You shouldn't give a fuck anyway, and you should be concentrating on Jamie. I want to concentrate on Jamie as well. Let's do that.
Go fuck Angelo again. Concentrate on that.
He was a stalker and would have hurt me, so I wouldn't do that. I would rather concentrate on calming down so that we can get past this silliness.
Silliness to you, but my heart was sincere. You knew my past, and you knew I didn't like being lied to, and you knew how much I trusted you. Your fucking birthday was my password, for Christ's sake. Stop playing stupid with me. I'm a lot smarter than you seem to think.
Everyone's birthdays are his passwords. Jamie's was his password for a while. It was like 0309 or something. It's not a special cute thing, Lorne, if you do it with every quote-unquote relationship you're in. It's not cute anymore.
Right.
It's just a tactic.
It's scary how he's telling her that they were in a relationship. Like, he's trying to tell her what her feelings for him were. No matter how much she tries to set him straight. He believes what he believes, and you're a liar. You don't agree with it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like the text that he was sending to Nikki when he was stalking her that night. And then when his PO comes over, they had to ask when he said that they were dating. Does she know that?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a valid question. I mean, that's the type of thing that you would say busting balls to somebody, but for Lorne, it's a legitimate question. You have to ask that for safety reasons. Yeah. I never said you were stupid. I said it was a misunderstanding. You weren't hearing what I told you. We really can move past this, though. It would make Jamie happy, too. That's what matters, right?
I'm so upset about this, Debbie. The thought that you gave your body to that piece of shit makes me want to puke.
That's creepy.
And then lying to me. I know. And then lying to me about it the whole time. I'm disgusted and disappointed, too. Why is it so important to you that we get past this? Why do you even care to have any contact with me at all if I'm just somebody that means so little to you that you would fuck with me?
Oh, well, just to stay on the password thing for a second, Sigmund just posted the part of the Lorne chat where he changed his password to Kayla Marie.
Ah, good point, Sigmund. Thank you.
That's a great point.
Yeah. Thank you.
What would you like me to do? Go away?
None of that even makes any sense anyway, because I was on the phone when Assfuck brought you back to land and said you'd been stabbed by a fish in the throat. He also said that he still hadn't even kissed you yet.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what I want.
You know,
I just have this image of a fish holding a knife and like going and stabbing someone.
I mean, would you believe that if someone was like, oh, man,
No.
she was stabbed in the fucking throat by a swordfish. We got to go to the hospital. I'd be like, shut up.
It didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what's funny is not only when he heard that, it didn't faze him. You know, he goes along with it, obviously. But then to type that out in a text, telling himself the story again doesn't sound ridiculous to him. It's the truth.
You know what's also interesting? I remember that call when Angelo was bringing Debbie back to land after she had been stabbed in the throat by a fish. And he was focused on what Angelo was saying about, oh, I was going to ask her to marry me. I loved that bitch. That was Lorne's concern. He's like, oh, really? You think he'd be a little bit more upset about the fact that she has a swordfish stuck in her throat?
No, because he just said that maybe he was gonna ask her to marry him. That's way more important.
Right.
Way more important. Yeah. Where are we at?
I think it's me. I don't
know what I want.
I don't know what I want. You hurt me when you knew that I held you high. I'm confused right now.
I have no idea what he said or why. I was kind of incoherent at the time. Don't be confused. Think about Jamie. Doesn't that make you happy anyway? Let me know what you decide. I'll go away if you want me to, or I can stay and be your friend.
If we stay having contact, are you going to stay lying to me? Are you going to give info about me to your brother to put on the internet? Are you going to be an actual benefit to a real friendship?
I will be a real friend, of course.
I require a real personal pic of all my real friends. You're the only one that I haven't gotten a real pic from yet.
Well, that's a lie, because I don't think... Oh, maybe he did get one of Dan back in the day. I don't recall specifically. But what's funny is that particular line flows into the Ramona call that we'll be playing in a little bit, where he's demanding a pic again from somebody. Mm-hmm. If you have to demand a pic from somebody that you're talking to, yeah, no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jamie might not like that. I wouldn't do it without her okay. You wouldn't be okay with a guy, even a friend, sending a picture of himself to her.
Sorry.
PSA dogs.
I think the bullshit of hiding from me is pathetic, and I want real people to be honest with me.
I think it's actually quite nice of me to think about Jamie and not want to do something behind her back. You don't want to go behind her back. That would be the worst thing you can do to her.
You won't be sending me a nude pic. It's not anything more than a pic. She probably already thinks I've seen a pic of you. It irritates me that people have hidden themselves when I never have.
Ask her then if you don't think it's a big deal. I'm not going to do something behind her back. Think about if she was getting a picture from a guy friend. You would lose your fucking mind.
He would. Yep.
He would.
Yep.
Considering I've known you for almost 3 years and you have never sent me a pic, her being mad is something she will have to get over. I have to have trust that her and Will are just friends with all the bullshit they do in person. Me having a pic of my friend doesn't compare.
I think he barely knew her for about 2 years at this point, because this was April 2020, and Debbie didn't turn up until August 2018. Yeah, so...
Mm-hmm.
He always exaggerates the length of time he's known people.
I've known Emma for 5 years, and it was like less than 3 or something at the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He always says that.
I'm trying to do
the right thing here, and I'm not trying to look like an asshole by going behind her back about something she might not like. I don't want that coming out and her feelings get hurt. I would hate to be a part of that. If you want to ask, go ahead. She can shoot me a message letting me know it's okay.
I'll do that out of respect for her, even though it doesn't seem to bother anyone when I get disrespected.
Perfect.
Such a little bitch.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to ask you to do me a favor, though.
What?
I know you don't want to, but I'm asking you to do this favor for me. Winnie doesn't belong in jail. She didn't do anything. I know because I was on the phone with her when she walked into Jamie's house and she found Dirk with a needle in his arm. He shot up heroin, I guess, but he OD'd and died. I need to see the video at Jamie's to clear Winnie and let her out of jail, but need the password. Will you call them and give them the password for me, please? Jamie gave me the password earlier. I haven't told Jamie yet why Winnie is in there. I didn't want her to stress out. Will you do it for me, please?
What's the password?
Lil Cashew.
Which was the name of Winnie's raccoon as well.
Lil Cashew. It needs to be given to Detective David K. at the LA County Jail. Thank you, Debbie.
Spoke to Deputy David K. Gave him the password. I didn't ask for any info, but he said she knows she's in trouble, and I know she's in trouble.
I just
whatever
realized
that means.
That was. That was great.
I guess you felt the need to tell me that. That's going to be it, though. I'm not calling for updates or checking in on her. She's on her own as far as I'm concerned. She's done enough damage in my life.
She didn't do anything. I was on the phone with her, and she tried waking him up, and he wouldn't wake up. She was on the phone with me on the way back from the hospital. She started panicking when he didn't wake up and hung the phone up to concentrate on waking him up. That guy sounds like he's just wanting to be a dick. I'll testify in court if I have to. She doesn't belong in there. And she hasn't been taking her meds for a few days that I know of.
Winnie is probably the one person who does belong in jail because she's crazy.
Right.
God love her, but she's crazy.
Make sure you tell Winnie the next time you talk to her. That'll make her feel better to know you were willing to go testify on her behalf. In fact, tell her you were the one that gave the deputy the password. I'm out of it now.
But that's why I don't have hardly anything to do with 3 of my siblings anymore. They've done enough damage in my life. I don't sound like a female. I will say that I asked you to call for me to give them the password.
I didn't give my name. If he tells her a woman called, she'll probably say, oh, that must have been Lorne, and laugh anyway, so it won't matter.
True, Winnie would, yeah.
I'll let them know that you didn't know anything about what happened, and you only did it as a favor for me. Yeah, that's true. If you didn't give your name, it won't matter.
Just to tell her that it was you. It'll make her so happy.
So why isn't your boyfriend in Colorado with you? I know it will.
Which, okay. Yeah, that's the important stuff right now, Lorne. Yeah. And
Right.
She never said her boyfriend wasn't in Colorado, right? I think it's because she's talking to Lorne, so he just assumes that she doesn't have a man around. Because, the only reason to talk to Lorne is, yeah.
Yeah. He is, LOL.
Remember not to repeat anything I tell you. She couldn't contact Will because he's been in a coma for the past few days. Of course he has. He's been in ICU. He just got put back in the room with Jamie today, but I guess he's not awake yet still. He is? Oh, he is in Colorado with you? Has he asked you why you've spent half the day wearing a frown?
Yep, he's here. I haven't been frowning, LOL. We're having a relaxing day.
I'm getting worried. I've usually heard from Jamie by now, and I haven't heard from her since one message at 2:33 this afternoon.
She's probably sleeping.
I can't help but be a smartass here. Did you tell your boyfriend that I made you come 3 times without even touching you? LMFAO. Oh my God, too fucking funny. Don't worry, I didn't expect you would respond to that. Lol. That's so gross.
It's disgusting. He's a pig.
It's like he's bragging about taking advantage of a drugged up woman.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, but you liked it.
And shoving it in her face.
And he's...
Yeah.
Right, and he was told this earlier. It wasn't me. And he's so stupid. We went over this before. Still don't know why you think about it, but okay, LOL, we'll move on.
Because I was on the phone with you when it happened, and there was no mistaken that you knew it was me on the other end of the phone.
How would you know that? How would you possibly know that? I could call you up,
right,
Amanda James, right now and start doing some sexy times, but you could hand the phone to your boyfriend, and I wouldn't, or someone else, and how would I know if you were like Lorne can tell anyone on the phone? I mean, for goodness sake, he thought people making owl noises were Casey. 2 males going back and forth making owl noises.
Right.
Yeah.
I know more than you think I know, but we'll move on.
I knew it was you when I was heavily medicated. That's creepy as fuck. Move on.
Yep.
It is creepy as fuck, and it's like concerning that he can't see that, and he is laughing, throwing it in her face. He's gross. Yeah. That's why he's in sex offender class.
Exactly.
Or part of the reason why he belongs there.
He does. Yeah.
He does.
You knew it was me long before you went to Florida. Move on.
I'll keep reminding you that I wasn't interested in you if you need that, because that's what it sounds like. Or you can stop being a delusional fuck and move on.
Yeah, you also told me you wasn't fucking a scumbag when you were. Bye.
It's hilarious that you think I knew it was you on the phone, but yet you couldn't tell it wasn't me on the phone. Isn't that funny? It's pretty sad that this is so important to you. I wonder if your fiance would think it was important too.
A whisper is different than hearing your actual voice. Don't put your hand too far in the intelligence bucket tonight.
What?
You'll only pull out a dumbass and have another glass of wine so you can see straight.
What?
She already knows I don't let... What is that? Don't put your hand too far in the intelligence bucket tonight. You'll only pull out a dumbass.
I've never heard
that's
that.
Another ladder proverb.
Yeah.
Right. How does he come up with this shit?
No idea.
She already knows I don't like being lied to. Oh, sorry.
No, did I just... Oh,
You did?
No, it's you.
Let's see. Okay. You would have heard my actual voice if it was me. You might want to reach further into the intelligence bucket if you can even find it because you need some help. She doesn't know what you said to me today, but that can change if it needs to.
Start threatening me with shit and we can call our friendship null and void. Good night.
Keep trying to tell me I was interested in you and you're fucking done, bud. I'll accept your apology. Go ahead. Go ahead. Are you ready to apologize for what you said that was inappropriate? You know it was, so I hope so.
What was so inappropriate? The truth?
It's really weird that you think something sexual happened, but you're delusional, so I'm not really that surprised. You do understand there's no attraction, right? It's important to me that you know that now. There's no attraction, and that's why I want to be friends. I did you a favor by calling the jail for Winnie. You can at least be a decent friend and not be inappropriate. Are you able to do that?
You want to remain friends? We'll remain friends. Don't expect me to apologize for shit that happened before. And don't worry about any attraction. You sucked any attraction I had out of me. And don't expect me to be as open with you now because of your threats to hurt my fiance's feelings for the sake of your pride. Keep your pick and enjoy your day.
You're the one being inappropriate, right. And you're mad that she's going to tell you. He's making it like Debbie's the bad guy here. If it was my partner and he was saying this shit to my friend and his, friend, I would be absolutely, no, you don't do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Hurt your fiance's feelings? Weren't you the one telling me that Jamie was right to feel threatened because you were still interested in me? I was the one that said you needed to ask her if she would be okay with me sending a picture, but you were afraid to ask. Don't get it twisted. I'm not hurting anyone. Now that we have that out of the way, we can move on, Smiley. It's all good.
I'm not surprised that you had to try to get the last words in. It's exactly what I expected.
What last words? Everything is all good, Lorne. I'm not going to say anything. I promised you I wouldn't, and I won't.
And the last thing Lorne sent, because Debbie she was sort of around, but she wasn't when Jamie moved. So the last thing that was ever sent was a screenshot of our Lorne identity chat. He sent all of these to Jamie as well, but I just want to give a shout out to all the people in that screenshot. Lorne knows your names. Shin Koala Face Toucher. And I love that Hot Sam says he can't even tell the difference between Emma and Winnie. Mr. Wongberger, shout out. It's funny. But yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well done.
And that was it.
That was it. All right. So, do we want to do the Ramona call? Do we want to listen to some voicemails? Let's listen to a couple of voicemails and then we'll get into the Ramona call.
God damn it.
Those TSA dogs. Gosh darn it. Let me... there's a specific one I definitely want to play. I sent it to Clobber a wee while ago and he just practically died. He said he didn't know he wanted such a thing until he heard that. So let me find it. Here we go.
Don't know all the song, but I know one part. You're a brick house. You're a brick house.
Okay, great job, Lorne. All he knows is the line, "You're a brick house." I'm going to get copyright struck, Lorne. Come on. Sing.
You're my just letting it all out. Show up quick. Ow.
Come on, Lorne.
Shut up, bitch. Ow.
I'm going to play that again.
Shut up, bitch. Ow. Shut up, bitch. Ow. 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 You only one.
Yeah, brick house.
I don't know. You sound very well, but whatever. I like it. I gotta learn it.
Thanks, Lorne. So I was just thinking, why don't we play the Wrecking Ball voicemails?
Sure, sounds good.
So obviously during the Wrecking Ball call, Lorne was quite distressed. That owl is similar to Jordan's roar in his song One Lover. Yes, Shins.
Wow, yeah,
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is there's about 7 voicemails from that night. So don't forget, the context here is that Debbie was medicated. Lorne called, wanted to speak to her. Jamie and Dan spoke to Lorne. So why don't we'll just go through these sequentially, and you can imagine. Anyway, let's do it, guys. Are you ready for me?
Ready.
Yes.
I know you wouldn't answer the phone anyway. You never do when I call. But whatever. I'm sure you got fucking One Not Wonder there, watching a movie with him or some fucking thing, because you certainly made no fucking effort at all to call me today, or text me even. So happy I mean so much to you compared to that fucking piece of shit. Whatever. Enjoy him. Fucking. I'm not gonna play like this. That's the way you want to fucking play things. Then you can do without me. Because obviously you can't do without him. You're on the fucking phone with me and you text him to bring your goddamn ass coffee.
Well, it's not like you can, Lorne.
When you're on the phone with me, when you know how much I fucking hate him. The fuck ever.
So I'll just point out here, there's a really funny part in here that happens. You might not be able to hear Lorne that well, but we'll just play it through anyway. This is the second one.
Ignoring my fucking call again, I see. Because you got your one ball fucking bitch there. Gotta have that fucking one ball bitch all around you all fucking time, huh? Gotta have him for support. Need his fucking support. He's such a good fucking person for support when he calls your fucking sister a crackhead, bitch. Your sister fucking hates him. Yeah, that's a good fucking support system you got going there. Fuck you. Go fucking play with him. You're not playing with me, so fuck you. Obviously, I don't mean shit to you. Because you got that one ball bitch there. Fucking weirdo from fucking hell. Just think, if you weren't out with that fucking weirdo on that boat, you wouldn't be in the fucking hospital right now. But you need that one ball bitch support.
Nice, Lorne.
So good for you.
Mm-hmm.
How about that fucking one ball bitch?
His headset died, guys, so it's going to be a bit difficult to hear, but you can still hear him ranting. I like to imagine that the phone is right by the window and he's just pacing in like the living room.
Yeah.
You off that fucking him being all over your fucking ass. He's fucking stalking you even if you read that fucking pizza. Not seeing for right now. You got that one little bitch there all the fucking time. So I guess you must be in love with her. Fucking dog. Come on, Debbie. Why don't you answer the phone, Debbie? Afraid to face your fucking lies? You being with that one-ball bitch? That's why you wanted that one-ball bitch with you all the fucking time. So afraid to face your fucking lies, aren't you? You worried about other people fucking lying and you're lying your fucking ass off? So important for that one-ball bitch to be there with you? Fuck you. I don't need your fucking bullshit. You play fucking games? Fuck you. You obviously fucking chose one ball over me.
Oh my God, Lorne.
The cocksucker's been with you there all fucking day. When I was on the phone with you this morning, you texted the son of a bitch to come over and bring you fucking coffee.
He says this like bringing someone coffee is like an engagement ring or it's some sort of insult. Hey, if I'm in the hospital and I text you and you bring me coffee, that's amazing. And what does Lorne think he can do? It just goes down to that whole point about normal things that happen in normal people's lives are seen, that they're twisted in his head. It's so twisted. Lorne can't bring her coffee, so she asked her friend, hey, you're coming in, can you bring me coffee? Like, what is the crime there? It's like when Casey was had her surgery and, you know, she didn't immediately call him because, you know, when you wake up from surgery, you are basically, you know, you can't do anything. So similar to me.
Well, he would think that it's closeness.
This is true.
If he were to be doing it for somebody, yeah, or if somebody were to ask him to do it, then he would think it's closeness. So he's just flipping it around and putting it on somebody else.
Yeah. Great.
Go fuck yourself. Fucking asshole.
I'm going to play that again.
Fucking asshole. Fucking ass.
Doesn't he sound just like Mama Gwen?
Trusted you. Fucking asshole. Sorry I fucking trusted you.
Now, this next one, guys, I don't know if you've heard it. If you have, great. If you haven't, I'm very glad that I could bring it to you. This next one is, oh boy, I'm going to be replaying certain parts of this one. Everyone get ready. Gird your loins.
Yeah, figures you won't answer the phone now. You've got your fucking angel there. And I heard your fucking little snort-ass fucking laugh when you fucking hung up on me earlier. And of course you haven't, and I know this is why you haven't called me all fucking day or texted me all fucking day, because your angel has been there. So the one that's bringing up the fucking issue, Daddy, it's you!
Holy shit.
Is bringing up the fucking issue, Daddy! It's you! To bring up the fucking issue! Daddy! It's you! Fuck you!
I don't think I've ever been that mad in my life.
I'm going to play a part of that again because it's just...
The fucking cocksucker there!
Oh,
he
that
needs
jumped
so much
forward.
to you! Fuck you! Go fuck your fucking angel hole! Fucking bitch! Fucking lying to me about how fucking honest you are! About fucking all this fucking bullshit! You gotta have that fucking cocksucker there! He needs so much to you!
It's a friend.
I mean so fucking little to you! You don't want to spend any fucking time with me! Fuck you!
I'm going to play that one again from the point that he starts screaming because I just think it's just amazing. if it wants to play it for me, which would be nice.
Day or text me all fucking day because your angel has been there. So the one that's bringing up the fucking issue, Daddy, is you. Fuck you. Go fuck your fucking angel hole. Fucking bitch. Fucking lying to me about how fucking honest you are. About fucking all this fucking bullshit. You gotta have that fucking cocksucker there. He means so much to you. I mean so fucking little to you. You don't want to spend any fucking time with me. Fuck you.
All for the crime of asking a friend to bring her coffee when she's in the hospital. Think about
Could you imagine
terrifying that is.
Saying this shit to somebody who's in the hospital. Lorne doesn't understand how hospitals work and why people are there. The reason why somebody is in the hospital is because they can't be home to take care of themselves.
Exactly.
That's why. But even back when Casey was in the hospital, he was screaming about her going out on a date. How is somebody going out on a date when they're admitted in the hospital? They're like, oh, I'll be back in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does
that work? Yeah, he really doesn't understand. It's very, very bizarre. I mean, obviously, just there's the element of him screaming about somebody bringing her coffee, and I think Shin pointed out too. It wasn't necessarily just about that, but he thought Angela was gone. He thought that she got rid of him because he didn't like him. And now here he is coming back. So that's why he is ranting and raving.
So not that it matters, but do you think Lorne was drunk during that?
Yes, he's totally wasted. Totally wasted.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because I think he would behave the same way sober. I think he would, he gets enraged easy. Well, especially with the name calling. When he just screamed, "You fucking bitch." Like that's I don't know, that was like violent.
I just want to say thank you. I don't want to say your name, but thank you, A, for the donation. That was very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. The reason I was so delayed in streaming today, let's just say my laptop decided to give up the ghost, so I had to find an alternative. So thank you. This next one is a bit shorter, but this is the 5th out of 7, so let's go.
So I got to hear your voice. Of course you're not going to answer my call. You ain't answered all fucking day.
He's calmed down a bit.
Your fucking angel was there.
Oh, he says it like a 5-year-old. You'll notice, guys, as well on the screen, what I have up is the text that he sent at this time. I'm fucking pissed again because of your little bitch friend, but at least he brought you your coffee that you texted him to bring you, and he's there with you again. Enjoyed our 2 minutes without friction. Hi, beautiful. Thought I would text you and see how you're feeling. My phone rang, and I hoped it might be you, but it was Mom. Well, I tried calling twice today. Speaking to Emma, nice to know where your priorities are. I'm not buying your book. I'll scroll down a bit so you guys can see a bit more, but it's the same in text as it is in voicemails. And again, this is a woman in the hospital with probably what could be considered a very near fatal injury. I'm so fucking grossed out, and I love his last line there. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. It's not showing even though I'm scrolled down. His last line is, "Fuck you, fake ass bitcher." And that may or may not be a Discord name that I have now. So, just saying. Let's do the next one.
I am so sorry that I ever fucking trusted you. What you have done fucking grosses me out. You're fucking one-ball bitch boy means so much to you that you're fucking getting rid of me. I am so fucking grossed out, Debbie. It's not even funny. Create relationship. You tell the fucking Will and when he create relationship. Jesus Christ. Take your one-ball bitch boy and kiss my fucking ass.
I deserve better than be treated
you?
what you fucking did to me today.
What was her
Fuck
crime again?
you.
Getting her friend to get her a coffee.
Tell your little one-ball bitch boy, have a great future with you. Have half a kid.
Have half a kid. So does Lorne think that the balls work together, like they're like a tandem? He thinks that some has to come out of one and some has to come out of the other, and that's how a baby is.
Probably.
I really hope so.
That's mixed together.
Great. That is great.
I'll play it again.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he come up with Angel O on his own?
Yes, I think he did, because it's a schoolyard.
So he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that all the time. He did that with Jeffrey too.
Jeffrey, I love Jeffrey. I still remember where I was when that particular call was recorded and what I was doing. It was that good. My sister-in-law may or may not have been in the car with me and looking at me like, "What are you doing? Are you listening to this man rage?" And I'm like, "Yep." And she's a different person. I mean, she's like, "I would have told him to shut the fuck up." And I'm like, "Yeah, but then you don't get all the rage." So, well, you can, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cheese bags. Thanks, Anthony. All right, it'll be the last one. And this particular voicemail, I think, is after Debbie refers to Lorne being a stalker, either on a phone call or Winnie or Jamie relate it to Lorne. So he gets quite offended here.
I knew you wouldn't answer the phone. You never do, unless there's somebody else that's calling other than me. There seems to be quite a fucking pattern with you and everybody else. Stalking, Debbie? Stalking, really? This guy that you're fucking renting your fucking house off, you don't think that maybe he might have cameras in your fucking house?
Real nice thing to say to somebody. That's really supportive. That's not going to terrify her when she's in the hospital and can't do anything about it. Isn't it?
He's pissed off about the stalker name because he's been referred to that many times.
Oh, yeah.
So I think most of the time, I would have to say that if somebody were to call you a stalker, you would just say, okay, never mind. And you wouldn't talk to that person ever again because obviously they're either crazy or they're right. But if they're right, you're going to do what Lorne does and you're going to call up and you're going to scream and yell about being a stalker.
Yep. Great.
Disgusting. And you just chose him over me. Good fucking job. And here I thought you were smarter than me. I thought you cared about me. And you're telling fucking Will and Winnie not to contact me. That fucking bullshit is disgusting.
Is it?
Since when are you fucking ruling Winnie and Will's life? All because of your fucking boyfriend that you have there, where you spent fucking maybe 10 minutes with me today, all fucking day with this cocksucker.
Cocksucker.
The one that's putting a wedge between me and you, that's causing all this fucking friction, because you want his ass there. You want his ass there, but you can't be on the phone with me for sport.
Sport.
You have to have him there? Really, Debbie? Really?
Really?
You spend enough time with this fucking piece of shit. You want me to get rid of this motherfucking piece of shit? About answering the fucking phone when I call. Instead of when I'm on the phone with you, texting this piece of shit to bring you a cup of coffee.
He's so offended.
When you're on the phone with me, when you know that I hate him.
So is he more offended by the fact that she texted it while he was on the phone with her, or just that she asked for the coffee? What do you think?
I think he's furious that she didn't kick Angelo out immediately because Lorne doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
exactly.
anything.
It's about him not liking him.
Yeah. If she had said, Angelo, can you go get the doctor? I feel like I might die soon. Then Lorne would be furious about that too.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know the best thing about his voicemails are that he just keeps going. Like there'll be a slight pause and you're like, oh, that must be the end of the voicemail, because normal people don't leave voicemails for like until it shuts off on them. Mm-hmm. Most people just say what they need to say. Hey, call me back or whatever. But he just talks to himself for as long as he possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he doesn't know when he's going to be able to have this conversation because nobody ever answers the phone, which is right.
Yeah.
It's definitely right. Yeah. But remember, I think it was during the Go Fuck Your Fucking Cocksuckers that he was saying he deserved a chance. He loved it when Debbie was in the hospital because during that time it was all him.
Ah, good point.
Do you remember? Do you remember saying that? It was all me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what is he screaming about here? He must have forgotten.
He left 7, just being honest. 7. We'll just finish this one off. Yeah.
Were they all back to back?
It didn't give me a specific timestamp. The way that it works is it gives me the date and then a number afterwards, because it only does the date. It doesn't do the time.
The time, yeah. Okay.
You gave a fuck about me, you think about this shit. But I guess you don't fucking give a fuck about me. Because you just fucking let me go saying that I'm stalking you. Fuck you. This bitch is the one that's fucking stalking you, and you're blaming me for his shit. Open your fucking eyes and get off the fucking medication.
I hate that. That part makes me want to scream. Get off the fucking medication. Oh, the medication that's keeping her alive or making sure she's not in agonizing pain.
Yeah.
Because Lorne is mad that your judgment isn't what he thinks it should be.
Yeah.
Let's find some more. We'll play a couple more voicemails and then we'll move on to the Ramona call. There's some good ones here. Let's do this one.
Before you go night, take me dancing tonight.
Here we go, guys. Get ready.
I want to hear that. Yeah.
I'm going to play that again.
I want to hear that. Yeah. I don't know all the words to the song, but I like it.
It never been the same.
I think you could probably like it.
Oh,
Baby, when you act so cool, that's not right. You go stand there, everything will be alright. Hey, see ya before you go. We need hanging all night. Yo. Hey, see ya before you go. I wanna miss when you hear that. Wake me up before you go. I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go tonight. Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hear that. I wanna hear that.
I'm bouncing. I'm dancing.
It's warm in bed. We can dance. We'll stay home instead.
Okay, I think that's enough Wham. We'll do one more. Ladies, you can see my list. Which song do you want me to play? Any particular? The ones with bad in their name are exceptionally bad. Just saying.
Oh. Meaning you want to do them or no?
Yeah, let's do them. choose one of the ones that has bad in it.
Well, how about we've heard Hurt So Good.
Mm-hmm. Have we heard Total Eclipse?
I don't think so.
Let's hear it then.
All right.
Yeah.
Crap, I forgot I'm coming. I'm driving into a bad area. I was going to sing this one here or put a little humor into it because I don't really know all the words, but it's a really good song.
It is. One of my favorites.
I'll play it until it gets cut off. The more likely we're going to get cut off.
Yeah, don't want me all the time. I don't know what to do, and I'm always in the dark. Living in a party state, give up fun.
What? I'm living in a... What did he say? Because the line is, I'm living in a powder... We're living in a powder keg that's giving off sparks. Let's play again what he sings. Hold up, it's loading. Oh, come on. DLC. We're living in a powder scene. Let me try that again. And giving up farts? We're living in a powder scene and giving up farts. Living in a party.
It sounded like you said party state. Yeah, living in a party state.
Cool. We'll play it one more time.
That's what I heard.
And then we'll continue. Well, it loads. Come on. Sorry, Dark Atheist. I apologize. We're living in a party state and giving up farts. Yep.
Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart.
Nothing I can say. Totally good. Oh, Lorne. Merry Lornemas, everybody.
Once upon a time there was light in my life.
Get your lighters out.
Now there's only love in the dark. Nothing I can say. Totally cleansed of the heart.
Poor Bonnie Tyler.
This is not the best rock. I love the music.
Come on, Lorne, any more? No? No more? Okay, cool. So, guys, that was fun. So the one thing with Debbie is that because of course he was on the road a lot and he was singing, it's quite bad quality. At least with I think the Jamie robot, he was singing directly into the voicemail, so like at home, so it wasn't as bad. That's how I think Reborn's got those really fantastic like the George Michael and all that sort of stuff. All right, Let's play the Ramona call. So I have asked around and I have been told that people don't remember this one. Essentially when KC came about, and this call's dated in May 2018, Ramona was still around and Lorne was talking to Ramona and he was, you know. So what you'll find very interesting about this particular call is it's extremely similar to what we just saw with the conversation between Lorne and Debbie, whilst Lorne was already in a relationship. So if there's any context, we will probably stop and start this one to talk about bits and pieces. But it's about half an hour, I believe. So let's get to it. God bless you, Ramona, and we miss you. And I'm trying to think of something really intelligent to say, but yeah. I do apologize. This was recorded third hand, and so I am unable to remove some of the typing and things that are in here. So it's not the perfect recording, but you will be able to hear everything. It gets louder.
Nothing new. Still paranoid about the fucking pathetic piece of shit from the internet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just got your message after you consult with someone from the internet.
And she did.
It should not be something new to you.
No, it's not new to me, but I'm just still surprised that you're going through all these connections and changes.
Hey, Mel.
Yeah, well,
Lorne, but you are in a relationship now, and I want you to, and I, as I said, you're cutting out. You're cutting out. Say it again.
I said, I don't know if I am.
You are. You've told me that you are. I believe you. You're cutting out.
I'm not cutting out.
Okay.
I'm right next to the fucking window.
Well, jump out the window. No, I'm kidding. Okay, what were you saying?
Jump out the window.
I don't know if I are or not.
I'm sure Tiff said that to him at some point too. Jump out the window.
Could be.
You're in a relationship. You're in a relationship with Derek. You remember him?
Lorne, why are you worrying if I'm in a relationship?
No, just answer yes or no. You're in a relationship with Derek, right?
Lorne, I have
Guy that Emma was going to set you up with. Derek.
Lorne, he likes.
I can't turn up anymore. I'm very sorry, guys. It's just unfortunately the quality of the recording. All my stuff is up as loud as it can go, so I do apologize.
He likes me.
Yeah, you like him?
Derek likes me, but listen, what I'm saying.
Has Derek seen an actual picture of you?
Lorne, you are in a relationship.
No. I want to answer that question. Has Derek seen an actual picture of you?
Lorne.
Isn't that sad? You don't want to answer me because Derek had seen an actual picture of you. And after you have known me for so long, you still will not give me an actual picture of you.
You're in a relationship.
That is gross. That is so fucking disgusting.
You are in a relationship.
Bye.
Damn it.
Sorry, guys, I just realized I was muted. I've just been told that somebody can help me with the volume of the call, so I'm going to send it to them. In the meantime, we can just play some more voicemails. Whilst I send that, any thoughts in particular from yourself, Tiffany, or Amanda James? Anything that you guys...
Well, it's just a repeat of, or it has been a repeat ever since the Ramona saga. But he gets incredibly jealous. Lorne will never, he always wants to have somebody on the back burner. I think he's so terrified of being alone that he'll do anything to keep someone in the lineup, so to speak.
He does that all the time. I mean, he with Ramona, with Debbie, with Winnie, with anybody that he can have around, he's not going to let them go. He's not going to be the one to say goodbye.
No.
So if you think back to the Amanda James situation, this woman that we have on the phone right now, when she was talking to Lorne, she was the OG, the OG catfish.
Yep.
Yeah, it was me.
He said it took them 6 months to stop talking to each other. And there's no way that that's true. It took her 6 months to block him. If that is what was happening. Yeah. So he can't, and it's
right.
It just goes along with the Michelle Simpson story as well. What was he saying to her on the phone? My girlfriend doesn't need to know. And anytime that I think there was a time when he was speaking to Winnie as well, and he was saying, we're not married yet.
I remember
as
that.
if that's an actual threat. But he does say that, and yet he will scream and yell and cry and call names and talk about, you're cheating on me, and all of that, and we're supposed to be together, and why are you interested in some other guy's cock when you're supposed to only be interested in mine, and all. He will scream and yell about all that stuff from the very beginning, but yet he's going to have his eye open, because I've mentioned it before, but Lorne is like a wild animal, and he has no idea when the next time he's going to get a meal, or when he's going to get his next vagina, or his first one, I should say. So he thinks he has this lineup, and he's just waiting for somebody to actually show up, even though that would be a very weird interaction if somebody were to actually show up. But he can't let anybody go, because if he lets everybody go, then he doesn't have anybody. So that woman gawking at him at the yard sale would have been an option for him. He never would have said, "Oh, I have a girlfriend, I can't talk to you." Never in a million years would he do any of that, especially if there's somebody there who is gawking at him, because they're in shock or something. But that's the whole thing. He absolutely will not turn anything away, because he just doesn't know when he's going to have another opportunity.
Right. Every opportunity he gets, he will try to take it. I'm thinking of when he tried to get Emma to send him pictures and videos when he was with Ramona, and Emma even said, "Well, what about your girlfriend? Isn't she going to get mad?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't care, because she's got some doctor around her all the time. And this is between me and you, because we're friends. She doesn't need to know about it." But you're right. He would throw a fucking fit, a total psycho fit, if the same thing was done to him.
You're cheating on me. Cheating on me. Screaming. One of my favorites.
Oh. Let me play another voicemail in the meantime. This one's good.
Okay.
One of my actually favorite songs.
Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise we could see. So we take each other's hand, because we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember.
How do you not know that line?
I can't get enough of. This could be love, because I've had time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. Hey, baby.
The no.
I guess he needed a break there.
Just let it go. Don't be afraid to lose control. Stay with me. Just remember.
He'll only sing the guy part.
Yes, that's what I was just laughing about.
So I tell you something. This could be love, because I've had time of my life. Oh, I never felt this way before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you, oh love. At the time of my life, oh, I searched through every open door. I find you're the truth, and I owe it all to you.
Oh my God, that was the longest voicemail
I'm sorry.
I've ever heard.
We didn't even finish it because I just
It
think that's a little
felt
bit.
really long. God.
His throat must be sore after. He just fucking belts it. Like yelling as loud as he possibly can.
What's Lon fucked up cries? Which
Okay,
one is that?
let's listen to that then.
Yeah, we need a little breather.
Yep.
I really think that you'd be awake right now, but I want you to leave me a message
This is when she's still in the hospital, I believe.
so you could hear it. I did another stupid thing yesterday. It wasn't drinking. I want to explain it to you, but I don't want to explain to you why you're not feeling good. Unless you want to hear it. But I spent just about the whole night, most of the night talking to Emma, and part of the night talking to Will and Winnie. I'm going to talk to him more today, but after talking to Emma, at least now I know what part of the problem, why I've been making such stupid decisions. And I really need you to stick by me. I know that alcohol is the reason that I've been making stupid decisions.
It's not alcohol's fault, you piece of...
I didn't drink yesterday or last night. But Emma explained to me that the alcohol stays in my system and makes, even though I'm not drunk, it makes me make these stupid decisions. I didn't know that it stays in my system like that. And I'm so tired of making stupid decisions.
Lorne, are you crying?
I don't want to lose you for nothing, Debbie. I love you so much. I'm begging you to stick by me and don't leave me because of my stupid decisions right now. I love you. Call me back when you're ready.
Oh my God.
I want to play this one.
Good morning, beautiful lady. I have been trying to think of a song that I could sing to you this morning, but I can't seem to think of one. So I'll go through my archives and look up some songs so I can sing to you. But I also just wanted to hear your hot, sexy voice.
Your hot, sexy voice.
So, the only way for me to do that was call your
Lorne would call her voicemail, just listen to her voice.
phone and listen to your voicemail.
Creepy.
I sent you a text and told you that.
Sweet.
I wish you lived me voicemail so that I can hear your voice anytime I want. So, anyway, I'll get off the voicemail so you can listen to it.
Sounded like he said, I'll get off to your voicemail.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Woman.
I don't think... Shut up, Lorne.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he ever got a voicemail from me.
I don't think so either.
I don't think he did. So at least there's that.
Why don't we bring up some of the poems whilst I'm waiting for that audio to come through? So these are dated from actually 2019. I think I've got it. Yeah, 2019. This one isn't from May. It's called From This Day Forward. I love the misspellings. I love them all, and I love the bad rhyming. Yeah. From this day, I can't even do my Lorne voice anymore. From this day forward, I will put us first. I will not drink again and act like dirt. I will give you the love in which you desire. I will pick myself up and lift your heart higher. I will no longer break the promise that means so much. It would not be worth it to go through life without your touch. Ugh. I will never hurt you again and make you cry. I will never tell you stories or hand you a lie. I will give us my all and be the best I can be. I will make you that you continue to believe in me. I will give you my heart and all of my love. From this day forward, life will be about us. I will prove myself to you. To Debbie from Lorne. To Santa from Lorne, what that reminds me of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's so childish.
Debbie's poem. Oh.
Aww.
It's very blurry, so I will read it. All my thoughts seem to drift towards you. In the morning when I awake, and all day long, too. I think about your heart and the way you are inside. It helps me find the man in myself that with you I don't want to hide. You bring me to a point that I want to do so much better. That's one of the reasons why when I go to bed, I always read your postcard letter. That's right, Debbie sent a postcard from Florida. I think it was rubbed in cat litter before it was sent. But Lorne loved that.
It was.
Yeah. I also read it because it comes from you and is an item that you have touched. No, actually, no female touched that, I believe. Maybe, no. Maybe I'm hoping the goodness will rub off from someone that I care for so much. I will never be completely perfect. No one is, Lorne. But because of you, I'm putting my best foot forth. With you, I seem to try harder to use my mind, clearly not, to get myself on course. Let me see if there's a part 2. There we go. Oh, God, there's more. Hold up, let me just double check. Oh, cool. Does someone else want to read that, if you can, while I do my thingy-majig?
Sure. I want to have a good life. Oh, I can't really see it. I can't make, hold on. Oh, with someone in which I really care. I want to be complete with myself, and with you, that's something I want to share. You pay attention and hear my words. Then you make sense when we talk it through. I want to pay attention when you tell your stories. I want to be there for you too. So, as you fall asleep tonight, please keep me in your mind and know that not a minute passes in the day that you're not in mine. Good night, beautiful Lorne. Well, that was stupid.
Lorne. Yeah, that was stupid.
Cool. I'm just getting that file. These are just, like, it's almost sweet. Like, I love heartfelt declarations of love. Like it's sweet. Coming from any other man would be very sweet, but it comes from Lorne, so it don't count.
And let me ask, because I'm sure that it would have been cut out if it did, but did his little pecker get in any of these pictures? Because I know at one point it was.
Oh, I don't think I think I would have left it in if he had, so I don't think he did. Which is a weird
okay. I know
thing
there was stuff at the bottom. Well, I know that there was a point when he was putting it in, and then he was told stop.
Yeah.
Doing that. So I couldn't remember I don't know where in line all of these come. So I was curious.
Okay. Did you want to read this one, Tiff?
Let me see if I can. As the morning approaches and the sun becomes awake, I think about you with every breath I take. I think about your heart and the way that you care. I think about your mind, and it makes me want to share. You're a special kind of being that God cannot duplicate. Though at times demanding and stubborn, you always take my breath away. The way I believe in you is amazing on its own. Maybe someday, if I'm lucky, I can make your heart my home. He wants to kill me and live in my heart. Oh my God. I can make your heart, let's see, I know you can do much better than a messed up country boy like me.
Oh, yeah.
But you've given me the chance to show you that there's so much more than anyone else can see. So if you ever wonder why I treat you a special way, it's because you're the reason I have such a good day. Good morning, beautiful. Is that it? I think that might be. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just doing something in the background. Oh, God, there's more. Hold up.
Jesus.
Let's play a voicemail. There's got to be more.
BRB coffee.
No, good stuff. Thank you.
I know that nothing that I say fucking matters to you, okay? Nothing at all. It's obvious that nothing at all fucking matters to you with what I say. You get your fucking friends down there, you can party all fucking night long, all your fucking dates, all your fucking guys down there, what the fuck ever, and I don't give a fuck. You can't pay attention to what you're fucking doing with me, I don't give a fuck. Just know that I know you got fucking something to do with fucking Xavier to fucking play this bullshit. Every fucking thing you've done today screams fucking Xavier.
It does?
So I know you in that fucking bullshit a fucking way. That is fucking really pissed me off because I know there's some fucked up bullshit going on. Don't think that I don't fucking know. I know. And I'm so fucking sorry right now that I trust you with my fucking information. Now, don't you feel fucking proud of yourself? I could fucking go to fucking bank tomorrow and fucking nothing be there. Might tell you,
That's daily
I already gonna tell you,
Exactly.
never have
Anything
put in
in the
your
bank.
fucking head. Because if you got anything to fucking do with fucking Xavier, you're a stupid motherfucker anyway. Thanks a lot for fucking showing me that you really fucking cared about me while you're all fucking guys down in fucking Florida.
How dare she fuck guys?
Fucking full of shit, bullshit you fucking handed me. Fucking bullshit. It's been 10 minutes and you haven't called me back, so it's obvious you're not going to call me back. But I know you've listened to my message because I can tell by the way your phone rings. And the second time that I called you, it was ringing more than what it was the time before. So it's not hard to tell when you are already listening to your
Psycho.
messages.
Yep.
So, but, sorry, I'll try calling you again tomorrow because I got some questions. Have a good night. I don't know what time I'll be calling you tomorrow. I got to go when I close to work. Right now, I am so fucking sorry that I trusted you with all my information.
Did I already play this
what
one?
the fuck is going to happen? Thanks a lot for fucking pulling your stupid fucking bullshit. Enjoy your fucking party ass fucking night. Hi, it's me.
Party ass
No,
fucking night.
I gotta find the one that says happy fucking trails. I gotta find that one. I don't know where. Oh, there it is. There it is. I say it.
I know you wouldn't answer the phone. You never answer the fucking phone. Fucking hiding away like you always do. Probably with your friends within your all-night fucking party. Just want to let you know that I figured, it seems really fucked up to me that you did all that fucking shit before to get my attention. You got my attention, got me away from winning. But then it seemed really weird that Winnie all of a sudden fucking said she was gonna be on her way up, and then she wouldn't even listen to anything I was saying, even when I told her, get your ass up here, and you and I will get married. So don't think I'm not fucking seeing what is fucking going on. I tried to fucking look past it and see, and say, no, alright, it's fucking fluke. So I just fucking look past it and give that Debbie a chance. Well, this fucking crap that you're pulling now, fucking, you were acting so interested in me before, and you did all this shit, and then you fucking sent me the fucking postcard, and I finally fucking got the postcard, and now you're fucking all this fucking shit of this friendship, what the fuck ever. Play your goddamn game with someone else. I think it's quite possible. You know, I do know that Wendy loves me. I do know that. But the fact of the matter is, she's caught up in some fucking bullshit, which she can't come out and see me because it was part of a fucking game between, I don't know who the fuck is involved, but it's fucking pathetic. But I think you're part of the fucking game too. You're part of the fucking game too because of this fucking bullshit you've been fucking playing. Well, have you fun with your fucking beach friends? Have you a fucking date? Don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck enough to send me a fucking message. I don't give a fuck either. So, fucking happy fucking trails with you and your fucking beach friends and your fucking date. I don't give a fuck either. So, fucking happy fucking trails. Fucking happy fucking trails. Fucking happy fucking trails with you and your fucking beach friends and your fucking dates.
Alright guys, we're going to try that call again. So, let's see. Please let me know how the volume is. I can turn it up louder, so please let me know.
And I made sure to call everybody on the internet.
You never brushed your teeth and washed your face with me on the phone before?
Oh my gosh, Lorne.
Hey.
You and I had gotten...
You know how shit is with me. You know how shit is with me. It's nothing new. Still paranoid about the fucking pathetic piece of shit from the internet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just got your message after you consult with someone from the internet. Okay,
it should not be something new to you.
No, it's not new to me, but I'm just still surprised that you're going through all these connections and changes.
Yeah, well, who was the one that did it the first time?
Lorne, but you are in a relationship now, and I want you to, and as I said... You're cutting out. Say again?
I said, I don't know if I am.
You are, you've told me that you are. I believe you. You're cutting out.
I'm not cutting out.
Okay.
I'm right next to the fucking window.
Well, jump out the window. No, I'm kidding. Okay, anyway, what were you saying?
I said, I don't know if I are or not. You're in a relationship. You're in a relationship with Derek. You remember him?
Lorne, why are you worrying if I'm in a relationship?
Go there. Just answer yes or no. You're in a relationship with Derek, right?
Lorne, look,
The guy that Emma was going to set you up with, Derek.
Lorne, he likes me.
Yeah, you like him?
Derek likes me, but listen, what I'm saying...
Has Derek seen an actual picture of you?
Lorne, you are in a relationship.
No.
I don't believe... I can't remember if this is the same Derek that Clobbering Time is. I don't know if it was just a reusing... No, there was a different character named Derek. It was played by one of Emma's friends. That's who it was. That's right. Okay, now I've remembered.
I want to answer that question. Has Derek seen an actual picture of you?
Lorne.
Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? You don't want to answer me because Derek had seen an actual picture of you, and after you have known me for so long, you still will not give me an actual picture of you.
You're in a relationship.
That is gross. That is so fucking disgusting.
You are in a relationship.
Bye.
First hang up.
Damn it.
How does he not recognize that the name Derek keeps popping up in his life? It's not the most common name.
No.
It's not like Mike or Brian, something like that. But it's crazy that he doesn't see it.
Do you think he even remembered Derek from the chat log?
The only reason I say no is because he included him in the book.
Mm-hmm.
In the Taken Abroad. So in that way, I think he doesn't remember specifically that name was associated with Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see that. And he might not remember Jesse and Maria. You know what I mean? But he's going to remember Kayla, obviously. But those other names, I don't. So maybe that name, unless he did know somebody in prison, because we know that he was naming characters out of people that he knew there. So unless he knew somebody named Derek there, then I think that name was just in his subconscious somewhere bumping around and made its way into the book. But he doesn't see that. It keeps popping up. It's so weird. If somebody with the name Ramona, for example, if somebody kept talking, like every single time you're speaking, number one, to the same circle of people, and this name keeps popping up, Ramona, you'd be thinking, that sounds really familiar. Why do I keep hearing that?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Whoops.
Okay.
Hello? Lorne?
I'm here.
Okay. I mean, maybe I just wondering, I didn't know that our relationship was the best that you had ever had. I mean,
It was one of the best. You and I get extremely fucking close.
wow.
I didn't realize that all the fucking
I think that came from a text back and forth between him and Ramona.
shit I was telling you was going to wind up on the internet.
I've only edited out the...
Getting really fucking close.
Yeah. Which is funny. Yeah.
Him saying that their relationship was one of the best he's ever had.
One of the best, yeah. So when he gave his list of his favorite relationships, was Ramona on there? I don't think she was.
No, I think it was Winnie. When he talked to Jamie, Winnie was the best relationship he ever had.
Yeah, I feel like he's given those lists before.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think he's given it even before Jamie, because he would obviously say Paula and whoever. Winnie, of course, was definitely up there, which is odd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Winnie was the worst for him, for sure.
It's very odd. She was horrible. She would say the most terrible things that most people would never even. I mean, I'd be afraid to talk to somebody if they spoke to me like that, the way Winnie talked.
Yeah, and about your family.
Mm-hmm.
Saying terrible things about your family, about pointing out the things that you've done in the past. I know obviously when it comes to Lorne, that is a really big thing. It's not something that, that somebody made a mistake, because everybody fucks up. Yep. So imagine having the person who's supposed to love you. You're supposed to be getting married, or maybe you're already married if you've done it over the phone. But this is the person that's supposed to be supporting you and somebody that you can lean on. And they're constantly throwing that in your face, just repeatedly calling you names, calling your mother names.
Yeah, that'd be a deal breaker for me.
So
I'm sorry.
abusive.
Be a complete deal
breaker.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So it's totally abusive, but Lorne sees that as time together. And she's just fucked up on drugs, so if she can get away from the drugs for me, then she's not going to act that way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was also like the constant cheating. Winnie just didn't give a shit. And if she saw a guy that she liked, she would tell him to come over and clean her asshole or something with Lorne on the phone. Like, she didn't care.
Yep.
Right. But she would just flash him. Yeah.
Yeah. But Lorne felt, she told him, well, I make you jealous because I want you to show me that you care. So when you're jealous, it shows me that you care, or something like that. And he held on to that so tight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, she does it just to get a reaction out of me because she wants to know that I love her.
Yeah.
Like, that's a healthy way to reassure your partner.
Right.
Thank you.
It didn't. I never shared your asshole picture. I never shared any picture.
Say... So let's make sure I go live. You guys can hear me again. I just decided to... Can you guys hear me okay? Thank you.
Very much appreciate.
I didn't tell anybody about anything. I mean, like, I guess I just didn't. I guess I didn't know that you
didn't tell anybody anything. Violating me extremely. After how close we got. Or how close I thought we got.
I didn't tell anybody anything about you.
You did it by recording me.
I did not record you. You know my phone had gotten hacked into.
114 and 116.
That phone was hacked into. I had to switch.
I had to. Before that.
I know. I had to.
You had to figure out Emma and Sam put me on the internet.
Because I was
bullshit. The bullshit with the therapist, with the doctor, with the fucking everything. Do you know how stupid that is?
Everything is real.
Everything is real.
I love you, Ramona.
I was fucked with.
I have told you one lie the entire time I've known you. You're cutting out.
You told me many lies.
I have not told you many lies.
You did not tell me that you were recording me. You didn't tell me that you had anything to do with anybody from the Church of God.
Church of God.
There was one night when I told you I was...
You did not tell me anything about all the fucking doctor bullshit, the psychiatrist bullshit.
Like I said, I told you one lie. The only lie I told you...
Why would you do that?
Because it's funny, Lorne.
Why would you do that to me?
It's funny to fuck with you, Lorne.
You got so close to me. Why would you do that? How did they wind up meaning so much more to you than I did after all that time?
Lorne, you're a sex offender who tried to rape a child. Why, I don't even understand his thought process here. You are universally reviled. That is one thing that everybody can agree on is never appropriate. Never okay. I don't get why he doesn't get this. I really don't.
He just doesn't want it to be true. He wants to be thought of as the way that he wants to feel about himself.
Mm-hmm.
That he's not that guy. He's not dangerous. He would never hurt anybody. He was messed up because of other people. That's why he ended up doing it. It's not really him, though. So just see it from his perspective, and he's so desperate for somebody to think that about him too.
Yeah.
Well, what's so hard to understand is why he would want to have anything to do with someone who did that to him. Once he found out that he was put online and everybody laughed at him, and it was because Ramona put it there, why would he ever want to speak to her again? Certainly continue a relationship with her.
Well, you heard the calls that were the post-breakup, where he's basically saying, because you spent all of that time with me, so that obviously means that you care. I know you're saying that you don't. I know you didn't act like you did by sharing everything, but obviously you do.
I wonder if is there anything that Lorne would find unforgivable, anything that would make him say that's too far, and I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore, without having a woman lined up to take her place. And I
would have to say no. Yeah. I really don't think that there is anything, because think of everything that happened, even with the Winnie stuff. How many times him being exposed on the internet was found out, and he just, he explains it away. He'll deal with it because he has to. Other than that, nobody is calling him. So I think that he's fully aware that he's being fucked with. I think that he's fully aware of that, especially at the beginning. Mm-hmm. And he knows that other people are going to see his pictures. And I've been kind of thinking about this lately, about his level of awareness, because obviously we see a lot of examples where he's completely stupid. Mm-hmm. And he comes up with a lot of really ridiculous things. And you can't even imagine that somebody would even entertain the stories, because the stories themselves are ridiculous. The lives of these catfish are ridiculous.
Insane.
Yeah. Everything about it is just, and especially with Winnie, because I think it was the most extreme, but every 5 seconds something was happening. She was a crazed lunatic, running around. And there was nothing. Dan came on her face. And his only response to anything is, when are you going to stop your stupid bullshit?
Yeah.
even when he's at work and she's in his ear just constantly saying, you're a pedophile. Do they know they're working with a pedophile? Do they watch your show? And all that stuff. And all he can say is, when are you going to stop saying that stupid shit?
Yeah.
He's going to hang in there. Lorne is absolutely going to hang in there.
She told him, you fucked your nieces and they will never forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't imagine anybody else in the world hanging in there like Lorne. But you're right. And I agree. I think it's always in his mind that he's being fucked with at all times. Mm-hmm. Like he'll go on and on about how much he trusts her. I've given you all my trust. I gave you my bank information and all that, my social security number. And the naked pictures. That's what makes it even more shocking that he's willing to give that stuff, because I agree. I think it's always in his mind that he is quite possibly being fucked with. And he comes out.
Yeah, he comes out with that too. He'll make those kinds of observations where he knows nobody answers the phone when he calls.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He knows that everyone else answers, though. When Winnie calls or whoever, they're always right there. He knows that other people have seen his pictures that he sends.
Yep.
So I think that it feeds into his mentality of being exposed, but I think he's very well aware that sending asshole pictures, put a 1 in the chat if you send asshole pictures, because I need to know who you are. Lorne is the only person I have ever in my life heard send an asshole picture to a woman. I don't get it. I don't get what the point is. Well, of course, he's a depraved person.
What kind of woman
he's a complete degenerate
would want to receive that anyway? Do you know what I mean?
Well, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm seeing a couple of ones, so I'm making note of that. And I think Muggs may have put a 0 because that's his way of saying 1. But I mean, it's so bizarre. But I think he knows he expects it. He expects that. But I also think that it goes into, like I was saying, his victim story of being fucked with people on the internet. Because when he doesn't like something, when something that doesn't feel right, he's gonna say things. Sounds like internet. Sounds like Xavier.
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden that stuff comes up because he has to be aware of that. But then he's able to go back to probation or his class or whatever and be like, those people won't leave me alone. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I know Lorne sees that as closeness, but if I am somebody who would actually enjoy getting an asshole pick, I doubt anyone would want to date me. Anyone normal, anyone decent. Do you know what I mean? Like if I'm like, hey babe, can I see your asshole?
Somebody.
Lucky me.
I know somebody.
Yeah, no, it's just why would you want to date a person who would actually want... That should actually be the test, guys. You should ask your partners, if your potential partners, hey, would you like a picture of my asshole? And if they say yes, run away.
Yeah,
that's a good test. The litmus test there. Yeah.
That's a great test. But then again, you're just shooting yourself, right? Because anybody normal is going to be like, holy shit, what is this chick into? I'm out of here. So Amanda James, I'm going to need you to get out there and start.
Yeah, exactly.
Start putting that. Yeah.
All right.
And let me know how it works. Okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Together.
You know I was afraid of commitment a little bit.
No. Don't think of bullshit excuses. That's nothing but a bullshit excuse.
Because you and I were moving into the direction of marriage.
I want the truth. Don't lie to me.
We were, and you...
That's a lie. That is a lie.
Then I can't... Okay, then I can't, I can't say anything. I mean, you're going to say everything I say is a lie, so, I mean, why try?
Everything is a lie until you tell me the truth.
Well, then what is the truth? Why don't you tell me?
I'm going to tell you that I believe it. You know what the truth is.
Well, I don't, because you're telling me.
Yeah, you do. Tell me, it was a game. It was all a game, so we could prove Lorne Armstrong from fucking Catch a Predator show.
Oh my God!
We all thought he was nothing but a predator.
You were very smart.
We all believed Chris Hansen.
Screw Chris Hansen. I've heard nothing but bad things about him from things that I've read on the internet.
Like what?
I've just heard he's not a good person. Like things that I've read about him on Wikipedia and everything.
Like what?
I don't know. He's got shady business dealings.
Like what?
I don't know exactly what he's done, but I've read that he has shady business dealings and that he's done like things that he shouldn't.
Yeah, well, I know for a fact that he's done things that he shouldn't.
Are you just saying that because you don't like him?
No. I say that because I know personally from firsthand.
For real?
That he's a shady person.
So that stuff is true?
What stuff?
Not going to tell you.
So I believe that Lorne's referring to some information that Casey told him about Chris Hansen being more of a creep than the check-bouncing, affair-having piece of junk that he was. And of course, Lorne's very cautious here.
And that was before any of the check bouncing and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
That's way, yeah.
I'm not going to tell you.
I just heard. Well, let me put it like this.
I didn't keep myself for certain reasons.
Well, let me say it like this. I just heard that let's just say that he got a little too close with women he's worked with professionally. That's why.
Oh. It was a surprise.
What?
I'm fairly certain Lorne is aware of the affair because there were points that he would look up Chris Hansen and call him fat because he'd seen a picture of him, that sort of thing. So I'm sure he was aware of it.
Oh, nothing.
That's not what you heard?
Oh, no, I've heard that. And then I've heard...
Hey, that's true?
I've heard a lot more than that.
Wow. Wait, but he worked with your girlfriend.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Do not try to pump information out of me.
I'm not trying to pump
Lorne.
anything out of you.
Jesus.
If you try to pump information out of me for some fucking internet bullshit, I will make it a nightmare for you.
Lorne, this is a nightmare because someone who I thought I had a future with is yelling at me.
Oh, Ramona.
Yeah, well, somebody I thought had a future with me, that I had a future with.
You are in a relationship now.
Screwed me over for the sake of the people on the internet. Somebody that I fell in love with screwed me over for the sake of people on the internet.
But you're now in a relationship, and
It's just like the Tiffany stuff with Jamie.
yeah.
Why, you don't respond to what I said? I
No,
don't.
it's not that.
I don't blame you.
No, it's not that. It's that you're in a relationship, and I just feel like you're rubbing it in my face. It says rubbing it in my face. You're in a relationship, and I feel like you're rubbing it in my face.
I'm in a relationship? Yeah. This is a fucking relationship that I got going.
Okay, see.
What do you mean?
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about it right now.
Why did you bring it up?
You don't have to, but all I'm saying is you're in a relationship. I feel like you're rubbing
Why have you never sent me a real picture of you? Have you said you've sent Derek a real picture of you, haven't you?
Oh.
That's been only in for how long? A couple days? That's been only me for well over a year, probably fucking 2 years. You still hesitate on sending me a real picture of you. Did you find that odd?
It's not odd. It's just that
It's not odd. It's just the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard.
maybe I shouldn't say the truth.
Huh?
Maybe I shouldn't say the truth.
Maybe you shouldn't tell the truth.
Because you don't want to hear it.
I mean, all the way up till now. So it's not like I'm fucking...
What?
Your fame scares the shit out of me because I'm known. What?
Bullshit. My thing scares the shit out of me.
Yes, your fame scares me. And if I...
Isn't that funny how my thing scares the shit out of you, but every fucking woman on the internet is fucking falling in love with me? Isn't that fucking funny as hell?
Because I've told you why.
She doesn't realize that she's talking about his face.
Yeah. I thought she said your fame. You think she said face?
No, I thought she said thing.
Oh. I thought she said your fame.
I thought she said...
Okay.
No, maybe we can play it back. I thought she said your thing scares me.
Okay.
I thought so too.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, and so I was just saying he doesn't realize that she's talking about his face. Yeah.
Let's go back.
Thing scares the shit out of me.
He says
I
thing.
want to hear it.
Here we go.
I mean, all the way up till now. So it's not like I'm fucking...
Your fame scares the shit out of me
Your
because
thing.
I'm known.
Yeah, thing.
What?
Bullshit. My thing scares the shit out of me.
Yes, your fame scares me. And if I...
Isn't that funny how my thing scares the shit out of you, but every fucking woman on the internet is fucking falling in love with me? Isn't that fucking funny as hell?
Because I've told you
God.
why.
Okay, wait a
I'm in
minute.
love with you.
Yeah?
Maybe it was fake.
I think Well, well, first of all, I keep hearing Thang, but I can hear Ramona saying fame now, so I think that maybe he's mishearing it too.
Yeah.
And he's thinking it's Thang, and he's saying every woman's falling in love with me because his dick is out there for everybody to see.
Yeah, that's totally how it works, Lorne.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Gotta love Lorne.
I have told you why the women are falling in love.
Yeah, well, the only person that is actually going to get me is the one that fucking has balls enough to fucking show up here and be with.
I don't think you want a woman with balls, Lorne.
Now I think that's kind of unfair. Now I think what you're doing is it's almost like a race. So whichever woman shows up at your house first is the one who's going to get to be with you.
Well, no, that's not completely true because we've got to get along. We've got to have to actually match. You and I have actually shown that we match over the phone. So.
I mean, you have. That's the thing, though. You have a girlfriend right now, and that's why I asked you. You do.
No,
well, I'm just going by what you've told me.
What I'm telling me is that's kind of hard to tell.
Nothing to go on but what you've told me, and what I'm saying to you is you have a girlfriend.
You know what I found funny? You know what I find funny?
Oh,
Tell me
God.
what you find funny.
Is that you're thinking of every reason not to send me a real picture of you, not to come up here and meet me face to face.
She doesn't want to, Lorne.
That is what I find funny.
Okay, listen to me.
After as long as you and I have known each other,
you have a girlfriend.
As much time as you and I have spent together, as much time as you and I have spent together, I find it funny that you would even argue a little bit about meeting me face to face.
I'm not arguing about meeting you. I'm arguing about the fact that you have a girlfriend and you want me to come up.
Get up here. She's not gonna. She ain't coming in. I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
You put me in a position to be a homewrecker.
To be a homewrecker? She doesn't live with me.
That's, oh God,
You
Lorne.
put me in a position to be a side.
Lorne not understanding analogies and terminologies and things yet again.
chick.
She was dedicated to me. I don't have a fucking reason to be dedicated to her.
How do you know she's not dedicated to you? She's your girlfriend.
She's asking for other guys' dick pics. She's not fucking dedicated to me.
KC.
I don't have any reason to stay dedicated to her.
Maybe
You have no reason, zero fucking reason to not come up here and be face to face with me. I bet you didn't think that the Church of God was going to lead you to this, did you?
What is this that I've been led to?
This way, you're completely fucking stunned as to what to say about coming up here to meet face
No,
to face.
it's not that I'm not wanting to meet you face to face.
I don't believe that you do.
Why would I not want to meet you?
You're trying to think of
one reason why I wouldn't want to meet you.
Oh, you're trying to think of every reason not to.
No, I'm not. What I'm saying to you...
Even when we were together over a year's time, you still came up with the reasons.
I have had time to sit and think about everything that's transpired between you and I. This is where my stance is. I want you to do what you're going to do with your relationship. I'm not telling you to end it. Only you know what you want from your relationship. I am not going to be the rebound chick, but I want
After what I have told you, after what I have just told you, that is nothing but an excuse.
What did you just tell me?
After what I told you, I told you what is going on with me and Casey. After I put it point blank, she's fucking telling the other guy to dick pics.
But I feel like you guys are great.
Yes, I think you guys are right, Dark Atheist and Sprinkle. I believe this is the call just where prior to Casey calling out Lorne for trying to get Ramona, trying to play them both. So well done, guys.
Or you guys are just going through a rough time, and now you're trying to secure me before you end
Dark Knight
her.
2.
And I'm saying be with her is where it goes.
My excuses.
Excuses.
Why do I need to meet you if you and I are not going to be together?
A lot of excuses.
Okay, so I should go and meet you even though we're not together.
You never want to meet me, that's up to you.
I didn't say I didn't want to meet you, but you're going about it wrong.
I have invited you. If you never want to meet me, that is up to you. After as long as we have known each other, there's no reason for you not to want to meet me.
What I'm saying, I didn't. Show me where I said I didn't want to meet you.
You pretty much said it. I mean, you fucking keep coming up with excuses.
What is my excuse?
Hell, you had all kinds of excuses before.
Oh, fuck you. How dare you accuse me?
Even when we were together, you had all kinds of excuses why you couldn't talk to me.
Fuck you in the eye socket. I can't believe that you're...
Oh, Ramona. Oh my God. Fuck you in the eye socket. I love her.
Excuse when I'm not anxious to get up there.
Pour one out for Ramona, you guys.
What?
What am I going to tell him?
Tell who?
You.
You cut out.
There's a doctor. All kinds of lies.
Well, if you have all this baggage and if you're angry at me, then why the hell should I spend money to come up there and see you? I was just about to say, Lorne, figure out what's going on in your relationship, and then I'll be up there.
No, to tell me that you're real. Tell me that you're real. Because what we had was a goddamn fucking good thing. You and I get along so fucking well. But you know, it's fucked up that I'm not the one that's arguing about it. You're the one that's arguing about it. You're the one that's finding all kinds of excuses to even send me a real picture of you. This fucking...
Why don't I come up there with your girlfriend and you can decide who you want to be with?
Go ahead. You got a Maria?
Has she been up there? Or I think you said she hasn't.
I've met her in person already. At least I think I am. Until she shows up here face to face, I'm not exactly sure that she is actually taking my role.
But you've talked to her.
You know why? Because it's dealing with the fucking internet.
I don't know why she wouldn't.
I don't believe anybody from the internet anymore.
Oh, sure, Lorne.
This was the last fucking
2 years later, by that point.
You need to get the fuck away from the internet. Fuck away from the people that you've been talking to. If you want to meet me, get up here and meet me. Show me you're actually who you are. Isn't it funny how you're shying away when I said that to him?
How am I shying away? I'm just listening to you.
Shying away. Shying away is ever start talking to you about them.
Lorne, I have said I will come up and visit you, but why do you want me to come up there while you have a girlfriend? You keep saying that, you know,
it's really sad after all the time that we spent together. You should have been the first one to say, okay, I'm coming up. Regardless if I have a girlfriend or not, that lives in California, that's right, I tell you, her and I are going through a rough time.
And then when you got, okay, and I go up there, and then when you and her patch things up, I'm thrown to the side, and my heart and my money and time is wasted.
Oh, girl, I know that feel.
Spent a hell of a lot more time with you than I did with her.
Oh, I think it's back. No, maybe not.
No, I think we might be back. Sorry about that, guys. Let me continue with the call. We're almost done.
Excuses.
Again, as I was saying, you have some nerve to call me up at 11 o'clock demanding a goddamn picture. You haven't talked to me in months. You have a girlfriend now.
You have some nerve after as close as we got.
Okay, but you have a girlfriend now. You're in a relationship.
Oh, God. I think
you have a relationship now.
Oh, I don't have a fucking relationship. That ain't a fucking relationship. That's bullshit. Once you got a fucking ass straightened out, that's fucking bullshit.
And I'm supposed to believe that there's not a girl who's madly in love with you and that you're running a game on me.
All right, what about Derek?
What the fuck about Derek? What? Lauren, you need a new phone. I can't hear you. Lauren?
Yeah.
Cut out. You need a new phone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're like, what about Derek? What's going on?
Have you sent a real picture of you to Derek?
Thing one is that why are
No. That just tells me that you have sent a real picture of yourself to Derek, but after knowing me as long as you have, and Derek, you don't even fucking know.
Why are
But
you
as long as you have known me, and as much time that you and I have spent together, you are fucking arguing with me about sending me a real picture of you.
No, I'm arguing with you about the fact that you would call me
Have
while
you
you're in a relationship.
Have you sent a real picture of yourself to Derek?
I am arguing with you about the fact that you would call me while you're in a relationship.
On fire, you gotta be fucking go. You send a fucking real picture of yourself to fucking Derek, and as long as you've known me, you are still arguing about sending me a real picture of you.
I sent you a picture.
You think, James?
You sent me a picture of someone who's supposed to be your cousin.
I never
Stop
said.
playing fucking games.
Ramona?
Send me a real picture of you.
You are in a relationship, and I don't appreciate
It don't fucking matter.
Yeah, it does, Lorne.
It does matter.
Whether I am or not, you and I are close enough, so you should be sending me a picture of you.
Just a reminder, this man is berating someone to send him a picture of themselves. Can you imagine if I said that to DNA? DNA, send me a picture of yourself. You have to send me a picture of yourself. I have friends in this community
you have to demand
that I have never seen their faces. I don't need to. It's good to know that way that they're not, but I can't imagine if I said that to you, Amanda James. You need to send me a picture or our closeness is not real. I mean, we were close once, so yeah. Go ahead.
Right, and we've known each other for whatever length of time. So therefore, you need to do what I say.
Yeah.
And send me a picture when you're clearly not comfortable.
Clearly.
Imagine demanding anybody send you a picture. Like, just berating them for how long has this been going on for now? Him just screaming at her about sending him a damn picture?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Take the hint. She doesn't want to. So if your future conversations with this person hinge on knowing what she looks like for real, give up. Hang up. And you don't even know if she sends you a picture of the real her anyway. I could send you anyone's picture.
Well, that's the funny thing. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Cutting out.
Yeah, we're buffering again. There we go. Go ahead. Amanda Jones.
Okay. Yeah, that's the funny thing. He doesn't know. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think I'm lagging, so go ahead.
Okay. The funny thing is, he has no idea if it's really her. She could, like you said, she could send him a picture of anything or anyone. How is he gonna know? So he's hinging, their whole relationship on her sending him a picture.
Mm-hmm.
She could send him a picture of anyone. It's worthless to even try.
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't want to send a real picture, then she's not going to. You can't force her.
Mm-hmm.
And why would you want to anyway?
Great. Great.
So I know who I am dealing with.
Who am I dealing with? Someone who calls me up right now demanding things from me, and you are in a relationship?
But you don't want to be that close to me, so that you can't send a real picture of yourself to me? You don't want to be that close to me?
You have a girlfriend.
I will fix that, and I will never talk to you again, and I will hire a proper private investigator to find out exactly who you are.
That's fucked up.
You have a girlfriend. What the hell?
Because I had a fucking year invested in you.
And how much time do you have invested in
I
your
am
girlfriend?
pissed about not knowing who you are.
And
After a fucking year, and after my heart getting broken by you, and your internet fucks.
Internet fucks, that's a great name.
Have a girlfriend.
You send me a real picture of you, or I'm going to hire a private investigator to find out who you are.
You're not going to give me an ultimatum. I don't do things under
You got
ultimatum.
the ultimatum.
Okay, well then I'm not going to.
You come up in here and fucking meet me face to face.
Ultimatums are not the way to get anything out of me.
Yeah, well, you should have fucking thought about that when you dealt with the internet bitches.
Internet bitches.
You're the one that
Your
did it.
best friend?
Ramona.
Your best friend?
Elizabeth. Ramona. Tracy. Which name do you want to go by?
Your best friend?
Don't fucking blame me. You got in cahoots with her.
How am I in cahoots with her?
It was you two that fucking started the whole thing. And isn't it a fucking coincidence that fucking Emma is the one that fucking set you all up with Derek to try to make me fucking jealous?
Why would she... You have a girlfriend. Why would she try to make you jealous of me?
Don't know, but I'm at my fucking wit's end and I'm fucking tired of bullshit.
20 seconds,
and I'm
guys.
about to go to the long extreme.
And what kind of extreme?
Whatever extremes I need to go to. If you don't want to be honest with me, I'm going to hire a private investigator to find out exactly who you are.
What?
Thank you, Casey. You just told me that you don't give a fuck.
Wait, why are you calling... What?
Oh, we gotta love that. Gotta love Ramona doing the old burp in the air. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure private investigators would never take an assignment from a sexual offender to try to track down a woman. I'm pretty sure they would never do that, but never mind. Okay, I think that's it, guys. We've been streaming for over 3 hours, and I got some stuff I got to do. So, any final words, Tiff or Amanda James, before I play us out?
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for
This
being
was
here.
fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
And
I've been wanting to hear that call because I remember the call where Casey confronts Lorne about his phone call with Ramona, and Ramona gets on the phone. And I always wondered exactly what was said. I always wanted to hear that call. So thank you very much for playing it.
So welcome. I always got archives, so I'll see if I've got anything else. But everybody, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to play one song and play us out, and then I'm going to say okay, bye. Good night, you guys.
Baby, you're the leading in my eyes. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. I want to have you near me. I want to have you near me, saying, no one needs you more than I need you. And I know, yes, I know it's meant to be. So in love when we're together. And I know that I love you here with me. From tonight until the end of time, you should know. It's always on my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Say that you're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. have you near me. I want to have you near me saying, no one needs you more than I need you. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. Sometimes I really love somebody. You're always on my mind. When you love somebody till the end of time. Sorry, I screwed up on that song.